That's right. Oh, Jesus. So loud above
I have
me.
one question to test our dedication here, and that is, Sean, do you have your water?
No, don't you dare get up from your seat.
That's not water, but it counts.
How do you know?
That's why.
Do you really want me to explain that, or would you rather play D&D?
No, I'd rather play D&D.
Easy, stop dallying, Sean. Let's get started.
Yeah, honestly, what's going on? Like showing off beer cans and stuff in our beverages? Like I thought we were here to play D&D.
So, last time the party began their day preparing for the long climb ahead. To climb the tall Mount Renout, where tribes of Goliath live. With the party's hopes that they may be able to come to some sort of agreement pact with these Goliaths and perhaps new allies in the strange land. After settling up and obtaining a fair amount of gear, including a nice shiny new cloaker cloak for Ruslam, the party set out, scaling what they believe to be a 10,000-foot tall mountain. The day began with the party difficult but easily enough climbing up switchbacks, and trudgingly on, exhausting, the party quickly gained elevation. After several hours of this, they encountered a bit of a split in the road, following their main path or making a small climb up to another trail to what appeared to be some sort of religious site. The party was torn, but eventually decided, bless you, that they were going to climb up and explore this monument, to which it was labeled The Story of Damocos number 4. And seemed to be a continuation of a story. It was number 4. Seemed to be a continuation of a story detailing how the heir of Damocos created a pact with the god Aegir. And this alliance stated that not only would Aegir help them now, but forevermore pass down through heirs of the Damocos family. Before the party had too much time to ponder this further, they were ambushed by 2 Orogs, one who threw an arrow down upon them, missing, and another who began to cause an avalanche, who was ultimately successful. The avalanche came crashing down, and the party, through a variety of means, were able to avoid the brunt of it, and after merely digging some of them out, were able to continue forward with the other Orog that they had knocked unconscious. Flex, speaking with the creature in Giant, found out that they believed that shrine to be the shrine of their god, that it was taken from them. And they would attack any who would, they believe, harm their prayer site. Flex tried to explain that people would be allowed to look and not attack the site, to which the creature seemed to agree to some point. But there was some questions and tension amongst the party, specifically between Min and Flex, as Min was ready to attack the creatures, but waiting for her allies, while Flex still believed that Min was just attacking out of some sort of bloodthirsty rage or murderous intent.
I never said that at all.
Because of the implication.
Because of the implication.
May have said it.
But that evening, the party camped, exhausted, wet, tired, but ready for whatever challenges the next day would take. There were some conversations that went on that evening, just discussions on what to do next, where they believed they were going. But we will begin with the sun shining high on the icy fields around you. It is probably about 6 o'clock in the morning at this point. But out in the mountains here, the sun gleams and glints off of everything around you. A brilliant canvas of white and ice. So, As you all begin to awaken in the morning, what daily routines and what will each of you do before you are prepared to set out again?
Typical Singuin would have gotten up early to do his prayer for Moradin to essentially do his blessing of the forge. And he's going to continue working on his project, and he's going to use one of the ingots he has to try to be able to make another piece of equipment.
Okay.
That's what we'll do in the morning.
All right. Does anybody else have anything specific that they would do, speak about, or take care of that would be different than their normal daily routines?
Other than getting warm. I don't know, like, do
Nope.
we wake up cold?
Oh, that's a good question.
Certainly colder, not frozen. With the gear that you have, all of you would still have been able to sleep fairly comfortably. The winds were not too harsh on your first day's climb, while icy and cold, your tents and your sleeping bags do provide more than enough warmth.
Cool. Just out of curiosity, because I don't recall, did we encounter pilgrimages 1, 2, and 3 ever, or no?
You've encountered Pilgrimage 1.
I thought it was pilgrimage 4.
4.
You encountered Pilgrimage 4 here. You encountered Pilgrimage 1 just to the south of Aerillon.
That
Oh, that's right. That's where right before the hobgoblin fight.
You found an altar with a number of different offerings,
True.
I didn't
small
think,
gold coins and the like.
Oh,
I didn't think it had a story on it.
It did. Does anybody need a refresher?
Interesting. Did we ever read it though?
I think Ash is the only one that read it, so.
No.
Yeah.
Ah, my beans.
Or we might not have gotten a chance to read it because we fought and then didn't after.
Actually, that may have been it. I believe you were ambushed right after looking at the.
It was shrine number 12, maybe, according to my notes, which it could be a typo.
1.
Okay.
You went to hit 1, you accidentally hit 2 as well.
Well, exactly. These notes are not the most perfect. Yeah, I don't think we read it because we questioned.
I don't think we got close enough to it actually to read it. Did we?
No.
No.
Well, they blew a horn. They started fighting. We
Oh, that's what I'm
got in a
saying.
conflict. We
So we
ended up
should maybe
switching
go
the
there.
bodies, so we could return. Yeah.
Yeah. It could be an objective, like go back and fit, get a piece of whatever this story may be.
Yes, although, Aster's pragmatism would say perhaps we could ask other people what the story is, but maybe that is a pilgrimage.
True. Well, there's that. I didn't think of that.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Yeah.
Thank you. No, I mean, otherwise we're in not the most comfortable place. I want to kind of let's get going. This not smelling no flowers. Are there any flowers that grow up here, or is it just all snow?
Sorry, pardon?
Is there any like flowers or vegetation up here, or is it like snow capped?
There is still vegetation sticking off the edges of a number of the cliff sides. There are tall spruce trees still standing with dark green bristles to them. Those appear to be most of the. There are a few wild roses as well. You would have seen, or wild flowers.
Well, it's wild rose country.
Small red and blue flowers are scattered along the trail side in small little parses.
Yeah.
Rest of them, anything in particular you'd be taking care of in the morning?
Nope. Just warming up. I'm going to eat some food.
And what are you eating?
A ration. Sure.
Okay.
And I'm warming up by the fire, but not too close. I don't have a lot of hair to lose, but I don't want to lose any more of it. So
Did we make a fire? I was under the impression we did not last night.
No, we don't have a
oh
fire.
well. I'm warming
Make a
up.
fire?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just sitting here doing one of these.
We can make a fire as if you're cold.
No, I'm not that cold. Sorry.
I'm not that
It's
cold.
not even cold out.
Wait, what? I'm so sorry. Wait. Okay. No, better? Worse. Anyways,
Jeez, you got a lot of phlegm in your throat in the morning, bud.
especially when it's been so cold. Still sounds like it. Okay,
Okay.
so nothing
And-
more.
With all of that, you head out once more. Up the winding trails, along the cold Mount Renout.
Musica.
So, over the next couple hours, as you continue to climb up more and more switchbacks,
Is it an arduous climb, or is it just like,
at this point, it's some sections, small little 5-10 minute sections. There might be a little bit of an actual climb where you've got to actually pull yourself up from one ledge to the next. Switchbacks, at about a 45-50 degree angle, back and forth. So arduous in some ways, just of the constant elevation that you are facing, but nothing overly difficult in terms of death-defying climb.
gotcha.
It seems like the trail in front, despite there being snow around, does still seem well worn, in that it does seem the difference between the trail that you were on and the edges of where the trees and other areas exist. There is quite the difference still, showing this as very much a man-paved cat trail.
Okay.
And after a couple hours, looking down, you estimate you have probably climbed well over 3,000 feet at this, 4,000 feet. Looking above you, you see likely over 2/3 of a mountain above you. Should put it at likely more than 13,000 feet above you.
Fuck, it's a good thing we don't gotta climb all the way up to the
5
top
more
after.
times the trip we've done right now to get up there.
Pardon? Sorry there, Singord?
I was just saying, like, we have like 3 to 4 more times the road we made up to get up there. 13,000, you said?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said 300 or
Well,
3,000?
Singor, I think the bell line might be a little bit lower than that, though.
Belt line.
The bell line.
What's the bell line?
Remember, we're gonna ring the bell to talk to the Goliaths,
Oh, right.
and they come down to us.
I see what you mean now. Yes. Yes.
We don't gotta go all the way to the summit. Well, we might. But
What's that?
Whales.
Mountain whale?
Mountain whales.
Dory.
Does it sound like a prayer? It's getting louder, actually. Getting closer.
Where's the
Yes,
sound
the
coming?
mountain whales are coming.
It could be an attack horn. Should we take cover?
Oh, wise. We should maybe, actually.
Give it a moment. At the very least, we've made friends with Orogs at this place.
I won't expect everything.
Yeah, we can make friends with mountain whales.
Above you, now keeping in mind around you, there is out into the beyond your vision, there are starting to be mists and fog around you, making it more difficult to see your surroundings off in any direction. But you now find yourself more on the eastern facing side of the mountain at this point, and coming from further the east, towards from the north, you start to see large figures coming out of the fog from the sky.
From the
Still
sky.
from the sky. And as they start to break through the fog, the creatures appear to be, in fact, massive whales.
What?
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 For you from Ordrin, it is the closest thing that you can describe is these massive, what you would assume to be some type of humpback whale, or the like massive body with a long fin behind it.
Does
Its
it?
fin sweeping up and down in great gusting motion. But you see 5 of these massive creatures sailing overhead.
Do they see us or look like they're approaching?
They are still too far off to you have even take a guess that they are still well over 1,000 feet away from.
1,000 feet away? Above us, hey? Like you're saying 1,000 feet?
Yes.
Well, no, that's a sight.
Could I shoot one? Just
What?
relax,
That
Flex.
is
I couldn't get an arrow of 100 feet, let alone 1,000.
But what is this? Is I know we live in a magical world, but this is a little too. It's a floating whale.
Yeah, mountain whales. Like, I just said that.
I thought you were joking. I can't think this was actually literal.
This, Flex, is this a good omen for your people or an ill one, or?
I've never seen a goddamn mountain whale in my life.
You were lying. I knew it.
Well, they weren't mentioned by the innkeeper as dangerous, so if we keep to ourselves,
I
perhaps.
think I would have noticed if he mentioned these in the first place.
So, as they start to come a little closer as you speak here, at this point more like 600 feet away, start to come a little more in view, and these are the creatures that you see.
Let's perhaps not grab their attention if we can avoid it, but
Great silver creatures. Their fins moving as easily through the air as they would through water.
So there's a lot of resistance in the air? Like water? Or they like pushing
They are
like
just-
wings? Floating? Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't realize my button was compressed.
Aster, does it look like they're magically, or like could these creatures actually be flying? Physically?
I don't quite understand your question. I don't understand exactly how creatures that large could fly. Perhaps unless they were hollow. So they don't appear to have wings, I guess, if that's what you're asking.
Can we confirm that that sound is actually coming from the whales?
It is.
Okay.
They appear to be almost singing in harmony with one another.
Well, that is definitely a whale of a tune.
Little metallic clap coming from Singorn.
And with that, Flex is just gonna keep walking up the mountain.
And the rest of you?
Yeah, I'm following right in behind.
Singorn's going to take in the weirdest view and ponder if we're like in the ocean already or what the heck is going on. And we'll look at Aster and Min and then move on following the other two.
Yeah, I can keep my
will,
eyes to the sky, but I'll walk. Sorry.
in his chronicle, Aster will note perhaps or kind of record some image of these creatures, a crude sketch, and then just note it in his chronicle with the rest.
Okay. All right. And the 5 of you continue on. Perhaps maybe feeling even more calm from the sight of these majestic creatures that, as you carry on, do disappear beyond one of the further mountains in the distance and out of view. And so,
Well, I have to say, Astrobal kind of hushed because he still is along the maybe we shouldn't draw these creatures' attentions plan, but just, well, it's nice to hear a loud noise that isn't us immediately being assaulted by someone with intent to kill us or take our belongings.
Now, this is a different sight for sure.
It's a welcome change of pace.
For most of us, the stars bode well, and I take this as a similar omen.
Bless you.
Blessed be this day. Onwards.
So, you all continue traveling. Can I have each of you make a survival roll for me, please? Just a general.
Jawohl.
I'm gonna use my new dice tray.
Let's see. Oh god. Ooh.
Survival, you said yes?
Ooh. Oh, is that purple?
Yeah, dude.
I'm into it.
I knew you would be Papa.
Yes, Daddy. 16.
6. I heard 13 from Singorn.
Yeah.
Yes, 9 plus
I heard
4.
6 from Min. Aster Flex.
Total of 20.
Oh, that is beautiful. What the fuck?
Oh wait, I didn't.
11.
Was I supposed to add anything on my thing? Oh, I was. 18. Sorry, I lied.
Okay. All right. Over the next hour, you all continue up the trail, and at one point, you come to a bit of a difficult section in the trail. The trail branches almost 75 degrees up with a series of pine trees on either side. And as you walk up, you have to grab onto the different branches one by one and kind of hold yourself as you move to the next and step between. Min, unfortunately, as you are traveling up, you lose your footing and fall, hitting yourself on the back and falling back down this hill. Min, what's in your pack right now?
Oh no.
Just like warm stuff.
Like everything, what's on your person right now?
Warm things. That's it. Like my tent, my sleeping bag. I think that'd be it.
Everything else is in your
Well, I have a potion. I have a couple potions, 2 potions of healings on like my belt, and I'm just going through my inventory to see if there's anything else I would have out. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I guess two fairy fire potions as well.
Okay. As you fall to the ground hard, you are going to take just a single damage from the fall.
Okay.
But as you go to pick yourself up, you feel something wet against your back.
Oh.
And as you press against it, your finger comes up with a bit of blood from the shards of the healing potion that has broken on your belt.
Did it heal me at the same time that it cut me?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Healing potion must be ingested.
Okay.
I think that's bullshit, by the way, but save that for another night. Shit's magic if you get hit with it.
No, because I can throw it on you to heal you.
Perfect. Like, how badass would that look? It's like Min doing a backflip through the air and hucking a healing potion down and hitting Reslin right in the face. Sorry, continue.
All right.
Min, are you fine?
A fucking tree sucks. Branch came right off.
Pick a better one next time.
Would you like to be tied up?
Nope. I'll be good.
Alrighty.
And so, you continue. After you make the climb, you come around a corner, and in front of you, you see a much steeper, sharper edge here. The cliff falls off alarmingly steep, right around the corner, jutting almost inward and down. And on the both sides of you can see sections where it falls down into a valley and to the ground below, far below you. In front of you is a small bridge, a wooden bridge, that still appears to be firmly fastened across about a 30-foot gap between two sections of the mountain, with the trail continuing on the other side. There are no tracks here, and the snow here looks very deep, and as you start to trudge through, the snow is actually coming up well past your ankles, well past your knees. Alright. Gosh. It does not appear as if anybody has been here for quite some time.
Whose knees? Because we're all different heights.
Yeah, if it's my
I
knees.
was going to say I might be swimming.
To a human, it would come up past their knees. So,
Okay.
for you, Singorn, this is coming close to your waist.
To your chin. Sort of waist.
I think
Okay.
my chest, yeah.
How tall are you, Singor?
I think it's 5 foot, I think.
Oh, you're pretty tall.
Oh, yeah. So it's up to your waist.
Okay. Was
Gosh,
it
I know
four?
you're new
I'm
to
not sure.
D&D,
I'm a mountain dwarf, so that's
Yeah.
why.
but a wooden bridge over a long fall is the bane of D&D parties everywhere.
Oh, yeah. We're not taking it, I believe, right?
Well,
We'll see.
It appears to be the only path
Yep.
ahead of you.
Oh, how
God
convenient.
damn it, Sean. Why a wooden bridge?
we could
We're gonna
climb
spend a
the
goddamn
cliff
hour
face
discussing
on
this.
the side, the mountain. We could climb the mountainside with our climbing kits.
So, Sean,
Yes.
this wooden bridge. I want to go over and is it like the old school, like there's two posts and then like the rope that comes
Here-
along?
Just to give you a better visual here,
Please.
here is the bridge in question.
Are you bringing it up on roll 20?
No, I'm not. This isn't a battle.
Sorry.
That's what you think.
We're going to fight this motherfucking bridge.
The bridge could be a mimic. You know, it's possible.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to hit the bridge with an
Oh,
arrow.
fuck, there's no point playing tonight anymore.
Where did you post it in? I'm so confused.
Sorry, I
There it is.
Oh, it is.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, look, it looks like a roll 20 map. I wonder if we're going to fight here.
No, I just needed to do a good mount. I typed in mountain bridge. and
How big is the gap?
It is it is 30 feet across.
How far can I jump?
Big bridge.
It's double your strength. It's your strength score. You can jump your strength score.
Yeah.
No. What is it? Fuck.
I think it's your strength score, and then high is your strength modifier. I think.
Yeah, depending if you have a running jump or not.
So only 20 feet then. Which,
I would also just say I would probably rather trust the bridge than a running jump.
I know, I
through
just-
snow, but
Yeah. so Sean,
that's a good question.
Yes.
the wood posts that are holding the bridge in, Resum's going to walk over and like try to like pull one out or like shake it, see how strong it is.
Okay. As you approach the bridge rest, investigating, as you start to get close, you can see that it appears to be thick, almost more like tree logs that these posts seem to be made of. Thick, more than bigger enough for that Singorn could not get his arms entirely around.
Mm-hmm.
You likely could, but Singorn could not get his arms around this stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's strength. It's strength.
Yes, but as you get close, what is your armor class there,
Oh,
Resum?
42. No, it's 16. 16.
Right. As you start to step forward to approach the bridge, something comes out of the snow. Just a flap of white around you. And strikes at your head.
Oh, fuck. Is it booby trapped?
As you are going to take
We were warned.
10 piercing damage
Oh.
as this white, almost sheet-like thing wraps itself around your head.
Goddamn.
You cannot breathe.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck.
Can I have everybody roll initiative?
Wait, is it a legit fight? Oh, my.
6.
Sean, why did you cloak that encounter in so much?
5 was no dexterity
Oh,
bonus.
sorry, one moment. Don't get me anything yet.
Just a second.
Wait, he's loading in the one he showed us.
Of course it is.
He knew what he was doing.
I always know what I'm doing. All right, and we're going to take this. We are going to do a little bit of this. And can I get initiatives from everybody now?
Yes, 5. Oh, I got the same one from last time. God damn it.
Mhm.
All right, Min,
16.
Flex,
5.
Aster,
Asher's not there.
Aster's not here?
No.
I'm sorry, at the same time as well, you are going to be hit by its tail as it whips around you as well, Muslim.
Okay.
As you are going to take an additional 7 slashing damage.
Okay. Well, I can't attempt to remove this thing or anything, can I? There's nothing I can do.
Not until your turn.
Okay, agree. Do you want initiative for me, or am I just at the bottom?
No, I want initiative for you as well.
You might
17.
Act faster, depending. Ooh. You might act very fast.
Aster, what's your initiative?
6. Sorry, I thought you guys could hear me.
I didn't do, yeah.
I have cookies then. Josh,
Ooh, they're my cookies.
I stole your cookies.
They're dad's.
Josh, as a dad, quick question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Oatmeal or the goodie rings?
Goody rings all the way, baby.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yeah.
Goodie rings.
They're so like,
Susan Kenny.
they're so like
Kenny.
perfectly sweet, and they're like, oh,
It tastes like chemicals. Oatmeal all the way.
Dude,
Oatmeal.
the world's best
Oatmeal.
chemicals. Like, let's get real.
No, let's get real. Oatmeal cookies all day.
Okay, can we just be honest? The best store-bought cookie is from Costco. Nothing beats a Costco cookie.
What's your armor? Your armor class is 16, you said, Resdom?
Yes.
All right, so creature is
wait.
now going to strike you again.
Aren't I wearing a piece of this creature?
You're wearing a cloak.
But
Your cloak looks eerily similar to this as the shimmering white sheet that seems to blend in with the snow around it. I mean, you can't see anything right now. For you, all you can see is darkness as this thing has wrapped itself and actually latched onto your face.
okay.
You are going to be hit at the top of the order again by an additional 10 piercing damage
Okay.
as it literally is biting at your face that is attached to you. And its tail is going to whip across your back once more, dealing another 8 slashing damage to you.
This fucker.
So you've done 35 damage to me, and I haven't got a chance to move.
Sucks to suck.
Sneak attack.
All right.
Okay, I got to attack me 4 times. Okay, cool.
I mean, from technical wise, it attacked in a surprise round, and it is attacked before your initiative.
Sure.
It's multi-attack. Let's
Now.
fuck it up.
If you wish to try on, is now your turn, Resdom.
Yeah.
If you wish to try to break through, can you please make a DC? Can you make a strength roll for me?
Now, let's hold on. We need to talk to this thing and figure out what's going on.
A strength roll, right? So I add my +5.
We do. This
That's
could be a warning.
25.
I would like to iterate something.
Get the fuck off my face.
What'd you roll?
Wait.
25.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, is that a nat 20?
That's a
plus
nat 20 +5.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Fuck off.
using your action, you grab at this creature that's trying to latch onto you. You were able to pull and push it off of you.
Yeah, and I want to throw it off the cliff. Or do I just get to throw it off me?
You were just able to
Ah.
unattach. You weren't able to unattach it from yourself.
Fuck.
Get off
That is
me,
your
foul
action.
beast.
That is your action. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
Yeah, I want to run behind my team because I've taken... I think I only have 25 hit points.
Is it difficult terrain, by the way, because of the snow depth?
You're here. Yes, it is. Thank you.
Even for me?
Even for you.
So-
I mean, for everybody here except for Min.
No, I need to be sprinting. I need to dash for it not to be difficult.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go there.
I would like to recommend a bonus action. You have cunning action, if I'm not mistaken. You disengage because you just took a wallop right now.
That is very true. There.
So it can attack you and you retreat unless you disengage from it before you retreat.
And since you're a rogue, you have the ability to change your bonus action to be able to disengage instead of using your action, which you use to remove the monster from your face.
Oh, okay. That's good
Or
to
you can
know.
rage. It's up to you.
No,
Either that, one or the other.
no, I'm just going to run away a little bit.
Okey-dokey.
No, and I am going to rage, actually.
Okay, you rather rage then? Yeah. Are you just going to move out of his range?
And as you move out, it is going to attack you one more time.
Well, what are you doing with your action? Sorry.
He
His action was to remove the.
Oh yes. Yeah.
remove the grapple essentially.
Okay. Is this going to hit me again?
Yeah.
As you leave it
Good time
square,
to
it
try to
gets
hit
an
you.
opportunity of
Yeah.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Owie.
Why would you
Wait.
ask? You know that.
Wait, sorry. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, that will not hit. Sorry. That is a 14.
Okay, thank God.
The creature is going to leap and try to lunge and bite at you one more time, but it is not going to be able to succeed as you back away. Min, it is your turn.
The fuck is that? I'm gonna throw some daggers at it.
Okay.
The first one is 9 plus what? 6, 15 to hit.
A 15 will hit.
Cool, because the second one is 4 plus 6, so I don't think a 10 is gonna.
A 10 is not going to.
Okay, so like that. D6, D6, D6. It's gonna take 7 plus 4, 11 psychic damage, 2 cold damage. As one of my psychic daggers pierces its hide.
All right.
Ooh la la.
With the flash of purple we've discussed, right?
Yeah, it's a purple. It's not a flash. It's like a bolt.
Yeah.
Almost
With
like
a-
like a blast.
Yeah. But as your purple blade disappears out of your hand and into the creature, into the side of its wing, you would almost say,
Yep.
and then disappears, leaving an icy mark in its place.
Cool. And then I'm gonna step in front of my dear friend Reslim. And that's action, bonus action, move. That's right in my turn.
Okay.
Pardon?
Aster.
Sorry, I have to turn the music down. It is very loud.
Yeah,
There
got
we go.
loud.
I realize this is Darkest Dungeons.
It is.
Fairly familiar.
Aster is going to, in a panic, seeing Ruslam's bloodied cloak, is going to glow with the light of constellations that forms a constellation in the shape of a healing sheaf of wheat upon his body, and he will reach out his hand and cast a mending spell. I've got you. You're gonna have to fight it off. And I believe I have to move a little closer to touch him for a cure wounds. I will move to that spot.
And sorry, there was sorry, just so you know too, there was a logo here.
Oh,
Not that I'm stealing this from anybody, but if that is walkable space right there as well.
Yeah.
There was a logo. Love
fuck, it's been a little while since I cast Cure Wounds. You are restored 25 hit points.
Holy
As
shit!
Aster
What?
reaches his hand out towards you, invokes where the mended stirs of Shantae be healed and fight on. And you are mended. Your wounds close, your fur soaked with blood, and that's Aster's action, bonus action, and movement. I will double check that math just to make sure that I'm correct, but everybody else can take their turn while I'm crunching. Sorry.
Okay. Singorn.
Well done, Aster. Hold on, Muslim.
And he's going to, wiggle his way through the frickin' snow, will launch as he can with his arms up, his hammer and a bolt of guidance, a guiding bolt, one might say, would fly from his hammer because he can't reach nobody to heal nor to attack. So he's going to just throw a bolt at this cloak so that he'll be more visible for the next person to strike it, if ever he hits.
And so I DM Sean, can you take 4 psychic damage off of the creature? I didn't have sneak attack. I thought I did.
Nope. Thank
Red
you.
one had disengaged.
Thank you. All right, and you cast your bolt of guidance.
Yes, and it would be a 19, 13 plus 6.
That will hit.
Will hit, good. It's 4d6, I believe, is that correct? For one level 1 guiding bolt? Or less? Hold up, so sorry.
Remember if it's guiding bolt 3 or is it 4?
4d6.
4d6, okay. One more here, and the other one was where? I had it and I threw it away. Where did I do? Okay, here we go. This is fine. This one's prettier. Okay. 6, 3, 3, 12, 4, 16 radiant damage. And whoever attacks it next has advantage on it.
All right.
And bonus, I'm trying to wiggle my way through the snow more.
Okay, keep in mind, everybody, your movement is halved in difficult terrain.
Yes, I have to move my thing, so it's 10. There we go. Oh, wait, hold up. Is that? I think that's 10. Yes. All right, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, Flex.
I am Flex. Okay. Quote. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna punch it in its stupid face. And then I'm gonna grab a hold of it. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Give it a taste of its own medicine.
Wrap the cloak around it.
Oh, and I punch it in the face.
Okay.
With a mighty 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
Oh shit, I almost knocked over my drink. What am I? Or something?
For the rest of this combat, anybody else can pick whatever combat music they would like.
Well, okay.
It takes 12 damage, and then it's going to be grappled. So I walk up to the cloaker and I give it a mighty chop across the chest area.
All right.
Yeah, I grab
The
a hold
creature in
of it.
front of you, yeah, it appears to be almost like a stingray type creature with its wings spread out either side, but you go right for the middle of the body, slapping at it. Chopping, not slapping. See?
Fish, you just call my chop a slap? I will slap the taste out your mouth.
Sorry, how much damage?
That was 14.
Okay. A mighty slap indeed.
Bitch, call the slap one more time. I know where you live.
And you are going for a grapple with a bonus, is that?
Yes. Tavern Brawler, I get to grapple.
Yeah.
So. Grapple, it is... Nice. It's an 18. 12.
That is going to fail.
Oh, shit. Slippery devil.
It was not very effective, one might say. As you try to grab at it, just with the creature's long wingspan and its very almost boneless body, it's able to pry out of your... Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So, the creature is going to look towards all of you, and it does not appear to have any eyes, just this sucking, double-jawed mouth. Two long sets of teeth. Sharp, almost moving individually of one another. The creature is going to let out a bellow and screech. And can I have all of you make a wisdom saving throw from...
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I apologize if the music was distracting. I just felt like it needed to be done.
Ooh.
20.
That's completely cocked.
Same here, actually. 16 plus 4. Wait, hold up. I'm proficient in wisdom
Yeah,
saves.
it's like
22.
You should have an
13.
extra 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
15.
22.
Oh.
Sorry.
So that
15.
was 14 for you two men?
13.
13, okay. Wrestle and Flex?
15.
This dice tray sucks. 7.
Alright. As
These
this
dice were
creature
golden last week. Don't fucking put it on them.
lets out a dark cry that seems to shiver you to your very bones. You all stand tall and strong. But Flex, something about this moan strikes to your very heart, your very soul, and you are frightened.
Oh, yeah? Tell me more about this moan.
Please don't.
Can I get a yeah?
Oh, yeah. You only get one. You are frightened until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
And the creature is going to leap off the edge behind you, catching the wind in its back as it floats across to the other side.
Fucking flying squirrel. Did it fly or did it like flying squirrel?
It difficult to tell. I mean, it seemed like it was actually flying, but the wind seems to kind of catch under its flaps, as it seems to actually be able to adjust and control its elevation and not just fall. And as the creature falls and lays flat once more, though you think you know where it has fallen to the ground, it has essentially fallen right back into the snow and has merged and looks almost identical to the ground around it once more.
Didn't we hit it with radiant before? Wouldn't it be glowing still, or no?
Radiant damage. It's not a.
We used up the guiding bolt.
Yeah, the guiding bolt was
Guiding bolt, sorry.
consumed for...
Okay. Reflex.
No, excellent. No, I had to double check the two. Yeah, no, excellent.
Sorry.
No, I probably no, absolutely. That's I forgot about that for a moment too.
So it's invisible.
You have a general understanding of where it is, but
Are we still following turn order?
Be on
We
your
are.
guard.
and it is now back to your turn, Rislam.
So I have a question. I want to attempt to take like 10 arrows and launch them all at the same time, like in a volley.
No.
Wrong class. Sorry, bud.
Damn it! What do you mean, no?
You could grab 10 arrows, try to strap
try.
on.
It's not gonna
I will allow you to try, but as a skilled archer, Ruslam will know trying to knock that many arrows and the weight would more than likely just end up with the arrows just kind of all kind of scatter and falling around as opposed to shooting around.
Okay.
I'm still here.
You're still here. You can, if you want to rethink what
Yeah.
you do.
I appreciate the idea, but that is unfortunately one situation where Ruslam's own knowledge would recognize that as highly unlikely to be able to happen.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to risks in situations, and don't tell me odds. I'm just gonna go for my gut.
I will never tell a player they cannot do something. I have given a statement. You may still try to do such a thing.
No. I really don't want to cross this bridge.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Just sorry.
Alright.
That's a good Aster joke. That's a perfect
This
Aster
deserving.
joke.
That was so good.
Aster, for the rest of this combat, you're level 20.
Yeah!
Um.
I jumped off the bridge in shame.
So we have a
Life cleric, guys. You can heal us good.
we have a general idea and didn't leave any blood trails or anything like that.
No.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow
Yeah.
into the general vicinity of where I believe it to be. A single arrow.
You're going to make that attack with disadvantage, but you can make the...
Does he have to pick a square or no?
No. He has the general area where he's attacking. It's just disadvantage to try to strike at.
7.
All right. As you see the cloaker fall to the ground. What's this music from?
Final Fantasy 14.
Okay, I was like, why does this sound so familiar right now?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's a battle music OST.
It is. As you knock your arrow, Ruslam, shooting across the chasm. Sorry, am I echoing in? Am I echoing now? Sorry, I was echoing in somebody's, Oh, it's yours, Tyler, ever so slightly.
Okay, I'll fix that.
No, all good. You knock your arrow, shooting it across the chasm into the plane on the other side. And as your arrow strikes the ground, you don't hear anything aside from your arrow disappearing into the snow. You're not sure if it's hit anything, but you do not feel or hear any shriek or cry.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna yell at the beast.
Like, come back, you coward!
Okay. Mid.
Aster, can you see any more now that we know what we're looking for?
Also, just as you all stand here, angered by this, you do see Flex, his pupils somewhat dilated, gripping his, I shouldn't say gripping his, I was about to say gripping his axe tighter than usual, but that's not Flex.
It's gripping his abs tighter than usual.
His fists more clenched, almost shaking. Sorry,
With rage. Shaking with manly rage, not fear.
Is the snow getting yellow? What?
Okay, well, I would like to, as I move towards the bridge, can I look around to see if I see any more spots that seem like they are these creatures?
You can make a perception roll for me, please.
Okay. That's a 3 on the dice, so we got a big ol' whopping 6. But, well, just in case, it's an 8. If an 8 works, if 8 doesn't work, it's a 6.
8 doesn't work.
Yeah, so that would take action, movement and my bonus action to dash because it's 40 feet and I can only move 20 through difficult terrain. But now that I've dashed, I have 40 feet of movement left because I'm dashing.
Bridge feeling.
How's the
All right.
bridge look?
The bridge itself, sorry, just looking for anybody who cares. Canada women's hockey has beat the U.S.
Cool.
Overtime winner.
Yeah, it's the first time they've beaten the U.S. in 5 years. The U.S. has won the last 5
since 2012. 2012 there, Shawnee boy.
Well, it's the first time. It's the first time since Canada, but U.S. has won the last 5 straight.
Oh yeah.
How's the bridge look?
The bridge itself. So the stumps, the post, appear to be these thick, deep, almost tree trunk logs.
Okay, well, I mean, like the rope and the steps.
The rope itself seems to be very tightly woven, likely about yay big thickness of rope going across either side, and the bridge itself appears to be made of thick lumber as well. While maybe older, you don't see any, even with your perception of 6 looking around, you don't see any rough or molt or rotted spots, anything that looks, to give you an example, that this bridge would be dangerous to cross.
Cool. I'll hold my action to attack anything that comes that I see that's one of those creatures. No, I'll attack anything that attacks one of my friends or me as my held action.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Now, so you said you were dashing. Are you staying on the side of the bridge, or are you?
Yeah. I just had to dash to get there.
Okay. All right, Aster.
Aster would like to sort of shoulder past Rosalom and up to Flex just a little. I don't believe I have anything that can help Flex steal his heart against this sinister creature. So I think I can just cast Create Bonfire on like the square it floofed into.
Okay.
And then if it is in that square, it would just have to make a DC 14 dex save or take 1d8 fire damage.
Okay.
Which would be 8. So if it is in there and it fails, it takes 8. Otherwise, it takes nothing either way.
A DC 14 dex, are you said?
Correct.
All right. The creature is going to fail, and as your bonfire alights, you are going to hear a shriek as the creature pulls itself out of the snow, flapping as the fire does indeed. Sorry for 8 damage.
8 damage. My d8s are on fire tonight.
And so is the cloaker.
But it's not on fire. It doesn't take the percent. But yeah, I appreciate the thought. Aster will just shout, "Oh, you can't hide from me. Either flee or fight." Not really very Aster. And then that is my turn. Unless Ruslam is still bleeding from all of his pores.
No, I'm fine. I'm back at 40. But it was getting dicey. I was only 15.
How many hit points? I hate it.
50.
Fuck.
All right. Then that will take us to Singorn.
God, so much pie.
Singorn.
I want some pie.
There's cherry and peach. Holy fuck, 2 different.
So just to make sure, it's still alive, or it shrieked and has just gone.
It shrieked in pain as the fire clearly brought it out of its hiding place, but the creature is still standing alive and visible now.
Visible now.
But on the other side.
Always on this side. Okay.
Yeah, it's where you can see it on the map.
Oh yeah. Okay. I actually couldn't see him on the map. Give me a second. I have to do a math. I don't think I could actually reach him. Oh, I could. Oh, you know what? I just gotta make sure that this is not a mistake. Quickly checking. Hold the Dead range is 120? Oh, no, this is 160.
Pardon?
120 seems long, and 60 seems...
Toll the Dead.
60? Oh, Toll the Dead. I think Toll the Dead 60.
Yep.
Okay, and quick thing, fuck, what's it called? Okay, that's what it's called. Let's quickly. Does this work as well? Because. Sorry. Quickly checking. Range 60. Okay, I am going to do. Fuck it. Let's do a Toll the Dead. So a single's going to move forward again, wiggle as much as he can in this difficult terrain, which is only 10 feet. And he's going to swing once more his warhammer over his head, but this time it's going to slam against an invisible object, which would be an invisible bell, which would ring, echo, and it will direct. Well, the sounds will cause pain.
All
and
right.
call him to his death, if possible.
As you
Wisdom
ring
save
the
of
bell,
14, I think.
the bell echoes around the mountain, shaking the earth. As you see a few pellets of snow falling from higher up. Dropped. Which 14 wisdom?
I believe so. That's. But my wisdom is 14, so I think the spell save is 14. My wisdom's not 14. My wisdom is +4. And it's 18. Sorry.
It should be 10 plus your modifier plus your proficiency if it's.
Is it really?
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
Or is it 8 +2 then +4?
It's
For
plus
spell
your
save
proficiency.
DC.
Your spell save DC is just your proficiency. It's just
Yeah, your
your
DC
modifier.
and mine are 14, I think. 'cause
Yeah.
we both
I think
have
that's what it is.
modifier.
It's 8 +2 plus then
No,
4
it's not
again.
+2. It's not +2. It's just 8 + 4.
No, it is. It's plus.
No, the
If
plus
he's,
just for
if he's
proficiency.
proficient in
I don't think
it's
proficiency-
spells are.
That's not bad.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's 14.
All
It should
right.
be 14. Yep.
Regardless, the creature is going to succeed on that save.
Fucking hell, that spell's cursed. Fuck me. Yeah, that's the end of my turn, sir. I can't
It's
do
not
much.
even. It's not half damage either, right? It's.
Nope, nothing. Is you missed the chance. Wait.
Yeah, it's not half damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Nothing happens if
Okay.
it fails.
It's a
Yep,
cantrip.
that's always been the
It's
case.
saber stock.
All right, flex.
The end of its next turn, right?
Correct.
So what do I got to do?
So for those being frightened, you have disadvantage on any ability checks and attack rolls while it is within your line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to it.
Perfect. Well, I ain't moving closer to it, but I am going to grab my bow, and I'm going to fire an arrow at it.
10 arrows?
All right, make an attack roll with disadvantage, please.
You got it, bitch tits.
There's the mind killer flag.
16 and ooh. Where's my bow? With disadvantage, that is a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit with disadvantage.
Cool. Then dice roll. It is 10 damage. So I notch an arrow and let it fly.
All right. Your hand quivering upon its release, you do let the arrow fly, and it still does strike the creature. Your fear has not subsided, but a little part of you feels better seeing another arrow embedded within this creature.
Right now.
All right, rest of them.
Take that, you big gray bastard.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, not rest of them.
Voice cracked while he said that.
Oh yeah, it's the creature's turn. Shit.
Creature
Shit.
is going to move across the bridge away from where it was attacked by the arrow on the opposite end, letting out another shriek. Not a shriek, same as last time that struck fear in your hearts, but just its own cry as it floats slightly above the ground, leaving it to be your turn, Wrestler.
Okay. Do we know where it is now?
Yes, it is fully visible for you. You can see it.
I think he's way too far away, though, from me. 65 feet. Difficult,
Yeah, it didn't do.
difficult terrain is half, right?
Half movement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and hit it with an arrow again.
Okay.
Going to roll a 16, which is 21.
Nice.
21 will hit.
6. 8.
All right. Another arrow flies, this time hitting it in its right flap, as opposed to the left that Flex just struck. The creature weakened, starting to fly a little lower, a little more erratic movements, but still standing.
Gotcha, you bastard. I hope you're going to become a belt just like the one that is my cloak.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I just wanted to throw that in there.
All right, Min.
Just to clarify, I didn't take any hostile actions, right?
No, it is not.
Okay, cool.
And also, sorry, as its turn ended there as well before, Flex, you start to feel yourself steal once more.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm ready to go.
You can't think for the life of you why you were frightened of this creature, as all it is now is your next victim. But we will see if that happens with Min's next turn.
Okay. I mean, yeah, fuck it. If it's just gonna stay away and let us throw shit at it, let's throw some shit at it, eh, guys? 4 plus 6.
10?
Does a 10 hit?
Oh, no.
No.
How about 21? Does a 21 hit?
21 will hit.
It's gonna take 7 psychic and 2 cold damage as after it dodges my first dagger, it allows to laugh at me. The second one hits it.
All right. Again, another dagger buries, and the creature starts to flap even more feebly, but it does still stand. Anything else there, man?
No, I'll move to the side just a little bit, just in case somebody wants to go across the bridge, but that's about it.
Okay. Aster.
Aster will just move slightly closer. I guess just next to Singorn, his fellow holy man. But we'll shout towards the creature in the 3 different languages he knows. First in Common, then in Giant, then in Elven. Truce, Gorzak, Natalari. I don't know, whatever. Fucking, in an attempt to offer it truce, and then I guess I'll cast like druid craft to make a flower or something, like a little white flower bloom as a sign of peace.
The creature responds in Elvish. Natalazi is actually close, but actually it's
Kill it!
If it understands you and makes no recognition that it has.
Well, I have a happy little flower. So
that's it?
Yep.
No movement?
Yeah, I moved next to Singorn. Not close enough to bump into him if he falls over, but otherwise close.
All right, Singorn.
Difficult for me to fall over. I'm still stuck in the snow.
Alright, well. Alright, and Singorn is going to. I should have the cup speak. Singorn is going to look towards Aster and nod and towards Min essentially. Min, if I were the others, keep your potion of fairy fire at the ready. We never know. And he's going to move forward. Oopsie, the 10 feet he can move because of the terrain.
over here on this side. And if he's still able to see the cloaca, he's going to, this time, instead of relying on the hammer, he's going to clench his fist in front of him, in front of his face, and then outstretch his hand as a sacred flame would erupt from it, attempting to hit the cloaca.
All right, roll to hit.
No, unfortunately not. It is a dexterity save from you, which I'm thinking you're way better than your wisdom, but hopefully that would break the
That is a 15.
Oh,
I get fucked. And that is the end of my turn, good sir. Oh, flavorfully, bonus action, I'm going to try to how can I say, like, try to hold on to or stabilize, get towards the pillar of this bridge. Try to make sure there's nothing near it, which would attack Ruslam before. Keep an eye out, essentially, just flavorfully. That's what I'm doing with my bonus.
All right.
And, yeah.
Flex.
It's still alive?
Still alive.
Fuck.
I mean, nobody's attacked it for the last 2 rounds.
It's difficult. We have to get
I
through the
attacked
bridge.
it.
I attacked it last
Right,
round.
the last two people have not attacked it.
I attacked it.
I know, but Singorn and Aster did not.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought that was one of those people. I apologize.
Well, I take my 15 points of movement and I fire another arrow.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
Yes, and how would you like to kill it?
If it opens its mouth to like screech or anything, I want to shoot an arrow in it.
All right. This time your arrow falls right directly in its mouth, as it goes right through a tooth and through the back of its head, as the creature falls to the ground.
I ain't scared of a goddamn cloak.
Thud.
Nobody said you were.
I was whispering that to myself.
Aster.
You might hear, and Russell might hear. But
Aster's right next to you, but
yeah, no. Yeah, that's
Aster
fair.
gives you a pat on the shoulder. Like, nice
All right,
shot.
just
Very good.
Just keeping turn initiative here. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn to move across the bridge, or any other prep that you want to do right now?
I used my movement.
Right, you did. Sorry, you moved up to them. Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. We will stop combat then for now.
For now?
For now.
For now.
Long session ahead of us. Things could change.
All right, everybody, we've gone
Yeah.
far enough. I see we turn it around. This is high enough now.
No.
Higher.
Okay.
Can you take me higher?
So I say, largest goes across first, with a rope tied around their waist, and 4 people hold onto that rope. If it can hold me, it can hold any one of you.
The bridge looks fine.
That is a very good idea.
This is a traveled route.
Looks.
Well, it also looked fine before a creature sucked itself onto my face and nearly killed me. So,
But
I'm
that makes it
curious.
it's so cuddly and suckable.
Which of the 3 of us actually are the heaviest?
Well, you are wearing what, 60 pounds of metal, plus whatever else you're carrying in that pack of yours.
Aye.
Yeah, but I'm like 500 pounds with steel and sex appeal.
are you 500 pounds?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
It's my build weight. No,
You know,
you
they've always
gotta-
said Goliaths are really dense.
Muscle weighs more than fat, they say.
Yeah, that's true, and I'm just gonna ignore what Min said before I fucking.
Oh, come
push her
on.
in
It's a
the
good
goddamn
joke.
play.
It's not a mid joke. I apologize, but it was a good joke.
It was good.
How much do you weigh, though? Seriously. I'm 310.
Well, I'm wondering, since I'm so quite happy with the armor, and you two are very strong, I will feel safer knowing that if I ever fall, I would be in your hand.
I heard it done somewhere, or maybe I didn't. I thought my app had a space for size and shit.
I mean, I could just go walk across right now and tie a rope if you're really worried about it, and then you can hold on to that. I mean, I don't think these posts are going anywhere.
Yeah, it looks good to me. But you're heavier than I am.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay. I say I go. If it can hold me, it can hold anyone else.
So while we're having this conversation, there, DM, imagining you're probably just settling in for a nice long conversation about us crossing a wooden bridge. I'm going to take a rope and I'm going to tie it around my waist underneath the cloak, just in case something does happen. It's attached to me. There's no clothes in between. And then I'm handing the end of the rope to each one of the...
Wait. Underneath your clothes, you're naked?
Wait, how much do you weigh, Ruslam?
I'm 310 pounds without my equipment that I'm carrying.
So you've had the rope around yourself, and the
I'm
other end
heavier
of
than you.
You are heavier than me?
Yeah, never mind, but just carry on.
No, it's okay. Let's tie it around your waist. It'll attach better to your rippling abs anyways.
Make a deception roll for me, please.
An 8.
There's no lie detected, you son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm just going to keep going because it's not much. 50 pounds isn't going to make much of a difference. If it can hold me, it's going to hold him.
Not.
So I'm going to hand the rope to the other 4 group members. The other end of it.
Who's standing in front?
Flex.
Yeah.
Well, Flex could be the rear. He could be the.
Oh, the anchor, yeah. No, I'll be the anchor.
See, these are reasonable questions to ask.
Makes a fair point. No, I'll be at the back. The last line of defense. If I go, then we're fucked.
Aster can be in the front just so he's in range to cast a helpful spell, potentially.
Okay.
Think about it, Josh. If I go over with you, they're all fucked.
True. There's a
I'll
good chance
be
you'll be able to hold most of us. All right.
Okay, wait. If you go over with him, we're letting go of the rope because there's no way.
We should
Coward.
probably do it in this order. Min, like lightest to heaviest.
Moradin has
Why
blessed
are
me
we?
with
Why are
all.
we?
I'm probably less heavy than Singorn.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't weighed myself in a while, but I guess I'm like
Yeah.
250 pounds
So
wet.
lightest to heaviest. Wouldn't that be right? Singorn weighs more than you.
All right, we send Ruslam across the bridge.
I begin to walk.
I cast a guidance on him. In case it matters.
Rest of them. You move across the bridge step by step, your hands on either side of the thick ropes on either side, but the bridge itself does not sway, it does not budge, it looks fairly well built, taut, so that you're just able to step by step. And as you get to the other side and step into fresh snow, the snow here a little deeper than the previous snow, but still for you a little past your knees. And you breathe a sigh of relief.
No. I have not breathed the sigh of relief. Don't. I'm immediately looking for another one of these fucking snow things. Okay.
Well, you are going to see one as one is going to burst out of the ground directly on the other end of the bridge. And it is going to wrap itself around your head, biting you.
I was prepared for this though, so it's still a sneak attack, isn't it?
I think he said he was kidding.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
Oh, fuck.
You're going to take 11 piercing damage.
Is his goal to kill me today? I don't.
I think unfortunately you decided to
You
go
just keep
first.
walking up first.
And 8 slashing damage as his tail wraps around,
my
and once
God.
again, this creature has wrapped itself around your face. And you are slowly suffocating.
Perfect.
I feel like I have deja vu. Win!
Alright. We are going
Same
to,
initiative?
We are going to go to. We're going to go to Min now.
Wait, what?
Finished.
Why do I miss my...
You just did your turn to move.
You moved it-
My
you moved
turn
across
was
the
me
bridge.
sucking it off on my face?
Yeah.
Is that what...
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Sneak attack. Unfortunately.
But I was looking for it. I knew it was... Anyways.
I know, which is why I didn't have advantage when it struck you.
God damn it.
Cool.
No, sorry, it is your turn, Resnum. Sorry, I was.
No. Yeah, I got snuck up on.
No, but like so.
You've moved. You have not had an action.
It had like a held action for when somebody gets to the end of the bridge, it attacks, but your turn is still active.
Please make another strength roll for me if you wish to pry it off your face, or you don't. You can also just walk around with it on you if you know.
I'm going to jump off the cliff with it on my face to protect my team. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't.
Okay.
Everybody gets one,
That's your
right?
one.
That's my one.
Still tied to you. The rope is still tied to you.
As Resnum leaps off the edge, in a proud moment with a tear falling down his cheek, knowing that he will save his friends from this creature that has killed him. As he leaps off the edge, the cloaker peels itself off of him and simply flaps its wings, staring at Resnum as he drops to the ground.
But then Resnum's overjoyed as all of his friends couldn't let him die alone. They all jumped with him.
I'm rolling my dice for my strength save, okay?
Yes, please.
You have advantage.
I have advantage, actually?
I
have
think so,
guidance.
'cause you're raging.
No, you're not raging now. You combat has ended. There's.
Oh,
a skill
true.
check? Is this an athletics check or a strength save?
This is the strengths.
Then you don't get the D4 from guidance. Sorry. My apologies.
I got a 10.
Oh no.
As you try to rip the creature off, it is still latched and has itself firmly in place on top of.
I can't just like take a sword and stab it off me?
Well, use your action to try to pry it off of yourself.
Okay,
You
sorry.
could, certainly.
I guess I could have tried to stab it. Anyways,
Would
no.
you have a bonus action. Would you like to use a bonus action too?
Well, yeah, I want to stab it in the face.
Can you stab with a bonus action?
Can I stab it with a bonus action or no?
I don't know. Do you have a bonus action that allows you to have another attack?
Only
I
if the
mean,
attack
Fortunately, no.
what is he
I don't believe
using?
so.
If it's two short swords, he could.
Well, but only if his action is used to attack.
Yeah, he has to
Yeah,
attack
no.
to be able to use the bonus.
No.
True,
Yeah.
true,
Oh, you know
true.
what I'm going to do then? I'm just going to rage with this thing on my face.
Despite all my rage,
Now,
I'm still
I hate to
just
say
a
this,
rat
but
in the
I'm
That's my
cage.
If you
turn.
raged first, I'm pretty sure if you raged first, you would have had advantage on the save.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well,
Hindsight's
No,
2020. Let's continue on.
Yeah.
okay.
I am the newbie, but that doesn't mean I get special treatment. Let's continue.
No, I just had a note for the future. You're good.
As the team continues to coach
Cool.
me through
I had
this.
to run across the bridge. Get off him!
Oh, sorry.
You don't have a photo of it wrapped around
Wait,
my
where
face?
Where'd you go?
Min disappeared.
Yeah, man, what the hell happened? Yeah. Oh, there she is. Okay.
I see, man.
Can I stab it?
Certainly. Roll a hit.
Be careful around my eyes. Sorry.
12 plus 6 is 18.
That'll hit.
That has sneak attack because I have an ally who's beside it. 15 plus 4 is 19 psychic and 2 cold.
Ooh.
All right, rest of them. Sorry, how much damage?
19 psychic damage and 2 cold.
Rest of them, you're going to take 10 psychic damage and 1 cold.
Oh my god.
Does he get the higher half of the half or the lower half of that?
It's
That's
same as
exactly
damage
half.
rounded, so it would be 9, I guess. Sorry, 9.
It's not rounded
9.
down for you at all because it's psychic, my friend.
Yeah, 9 psychic and 1.
You take 10.
Cool.
Having fun over there?
That's my action, but he probably screams out in pain when I stab it. Alright. So bonus action, do I have any?
Can you pull it off my face? Pull it off my face.
Has it been fighting him physically, or has it been like dodging his hands as he tries to rip it off himself?
Sorry, it has which?
The thing that's attached to Reslin's face. Is he like
How has it been
grabbing it
fighting?
and it's like holding on, or is it like dodging his hand as he tries to grab it to pull it off?
As he's trying to pull, I mean, he's trying to pull it off right from his face and trying to pull, but it looks like this thing likely has its actual teeth, whatever, embedded into his skin, making it impossible to pull it away.
Yeah, no, but mechanically what I'm asking is, does it appear to be very dexterous in its evasion of him pulling away, or very forceful? Is
It
it using
appears-
his strength to stay on, or it's it has to use his strength? Is it doing the grapple?
It appears to be very adept at both.
I don't want it. Whatever. I'm not going to do anything because I don't use it either. I don't think. That's my turn, man. I don't want to stab my. I'm gonna kind of get on the other side of it and make sure nothing. But.
Okay.
I can't get it off, guys. Every time I attack it, it attacks him. Be careful.
So, the creature is going to strike at you now, Reslim.
Fuck. Fuck.
That's going to be 8 piercing damage.
Halved to 4.
He's raging, so yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, thank you for that. And the second attack will also hit, and that is going to be eight slashing damage, rounded down to 4 as well from its tail strike.
So wait, you're doing 8 damage in total.
Yes.
All right, so I got a whopping 3 left.
Heck yeah, brother.
All right.
What do you need?
Oh, he lives.
It's 3 more than 0.
You are in perfect fighting condition still. Stop complaining.
You are still in perfect fighting condition.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
What?
Oh no.
And from underneath the ground, off to the side, you are going to see 4 more of these creatures lift out of the snow, flapping, hissing at you. Aster, it is your turn.
Alright, it looks like we're in somebody else's territory. Might be time to back off. Aster is going to hit Ruslam with a healing word. 4. Oops. Okay, it feels really bad to do this, but we're gonna make this a level 2 healing word for an extra 1d4.
Big money, no
Hope you
whammy.
really appreciate the extra 2 fucking hit points
More
there.
than you ever know.
Okay, sorry. So that's 4
Yes.
plus 7 is 11, plus 4 is 19 hit points.
Oh my goodness, I have 22 health now.
It's not as
Heck
much. And then I can cast one of 2 cantrips as an action. I could cast Create Bonfire if you wanted me to cast that on your space to try and get the creature off. Or I will try and cast. Aster will, by the Cullen Signs of Killamore, will cast Toll the Dead on the creature strangling Ruslam.
Okay.
So it is a DC 14 Wisdom save, or it takes 11 points of necrotic damage. Wisdom save.
Ooh,
It is
man.
going to fail that. It is
Yes.
going to take Reslim, you're going to take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Ruslam takes the damage from that. The spell. So this is my question. The spell only targets one creature, unlike Create Bonfire.
For sure. I will read the exact damage transfer. While attached to a creature, the cloaker only takes half damage dealt to it, rounded down, and that creature takes the other half.
Yeah. Holy
Damn.
shit.
That's cool. Not.
All right.
It does not specifically state as physical or any type.
No,
It just
I
states
was
as-
I was hoping that
Yeah.
it was just stabby attacks.
For sure.
or-
No, very, very good. But yeah, just this is one of the few. I will read the
It's
exact.
it's like a fucking magical necromancy ability. God, that sucks. Hey, Ruslam, you might want to get that off you sometime soon.
Yeah, oh, really?
He's unconscious. Isn't he
I
unconscious now?
feel you just prodded the bear right now. There, I don't know what you.
I have a quick question,
I-
quick question,
what are you
Sean.
looking for there?
Did the animal
Here,
get? Did any of it get any of the healing that it was given to me? Because it's sucked onto my face.
You're unaware of that.
Oh my god, this fucking thing.
There's 4 more there, boys.
I know. We gotta get you the fuck out of that wall. You guys gotta run through the bridge or something, man. I don't know.
I just want to point out one thing here. Ruslam is the only person here practicing proper social distancing policies by wearing a mask.
Actually, the rest of us are maintaining, for the most part, a 5 to 6 feet distance, and Ruslam
Oh
is
no, did you
face
just,
to face
just take a
with
break?
a stranger.
Quit. No.
Well,
D&D's
I
a
regret
safe
that.
place. We don't talk politics here, Sean.
I'm wearing a mask. Shouldn't be talking politics time.
all right. Aster, it's your turn.
That was
Mommy
my
and Daddy
turn.
don't
Yeah,
fight.
no. So on my turn, I'll cast a healing word on Ruslam.
Stop healing it, Jesus Christ.
Wait, no, sorry. That was just your turn with the Toll of the Dead, was it not?
Yeah, but
Sorry.
you said it's my turn. I'll cast another
Sorry.
healing word if I can,
No,
sir.
no, sorry.
Please, sir,
Singorn.
have some more.
Singorn, it's your turn.
Oh fuck. Okay, Singorn is going to rush, and he's going to
For sure.
warn the others.
Behind you, there's more!
And fuck, man, I can't do much. He's going to move the 10 feet he can because it's snow, and finally get to. Please tell me the bridge at least is not.
The bridge is
difficult.
not difficult.
Yes.
The bridge is not difficult.
Thank God. Okay. Well, I have no more movement. Fuck, I have. Fucking.
Ruslam, you gotta come back. Min as well.
And he's going to bonus action healing word and action fucking dodge. I don't know what to do right now. I've got to hold. And healing word you coming up right now. It's a D4 plus stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
+4 for you.
No. It's a 4. Ha. Plus wisdom, so that makes it 8. 8 health, sir.
No, you've healed the thing for 8 health.
Listen, you here. You gotta
Where's
run.
that?
I know.
That's all in character. I said, told you what I think.
I know.
Ruslam, you're healed for 8.
Okay.
Also,
You're down and there's them around you. You're
Ruslam, well, would you like to pick the next battle track to be played?
I'm not listening to you guys' battle track. I can't. So you go ahead.
Right.
Stream.
I'd just like to try to pick Brendan. Can you pick a new track for us?
Oh my god, dude.
I have one if you wish, actually.
Sure. Then
Yeah,
you
play
can
that.
play that. And if that is the end of your turn, then Singorn, you took the dodge action.
Yes,
think
sorry, that was me.
No, no,
yes,
I'll
yes.
go, yeah.
I think I took the dodge action. Yes, that was me. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Bucks,
Because I
it's your
can't do
turn.
anything else.
Now it's picking music. Fuck.
Sorry, Bear said that he had a track. Sorry.
No. Brendan has one.
No. Go. I am going to 5, 10. Can't move any further, and
I actually don't know how to use it, so sorry.
now I'm gonna shoot at one of the cloakers far away.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yeah, that's a nat 1. This dice tray's a fucking piece of shit.
Oh my god, he's just gonna hit me.
Never
Sorry,
mind.
it's that
I
round.
also got a nat 1 on my table. These dice suck now. You're retired. New dice. You're in.
As you try to shoot an arrow at one of the ones off to the end, As they all float around, your arrow does sail harmlessly past all of them. Anything else on your turn?
I moved. A shot. That's all I.
How far did you? Because you were just here, were you not?
I could only move 2 because diagonal does not count for more.
Nope.
Not on roll 20.
No, you
Oh.
can just. It's 5 feet that way. It's 5 feet that way.
Okay, well, I mean, really, I guess I could go right here.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Save your brother.
All right, rest of them. It is your turn.
I'm raging right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm mad.
I'm going to attempt to rip this thing off my face.
All right, make another strength roll for me.
Sweet baby Jesus.
You should have advantage on this. I'm just pulling up rage again to make sure, but
All tiny.
yep.
All strength checks.
And saves.
Oh my god, 23. 17 plus 5.
Rest them. With a great and mighty pull, you are able to force and rip the creature off your face once more. It comes back, its jaws and its teeth red with your blood. As you can feel the blood pouring down your forehead, down your cheeks, past your eyes, filling your nostrils with the scent of your own blood. That is your action. What else are you going to do with the bonus?
I feel like my teammate's yelling at me to back up. So I'm going to dash across the bridge
Okay.
and get back to like at least here.
Yeah.
Razadam, as you dash, the creature is going to take an attack of opportunity against you. It is going to be able to make a bite against you and latch itself onto your face once more.
So, just a quick question. Is the bridge difficult terrain?
No.
Then I don't think Ruslam needed to mechanically dash across the bridge. He only moved 30 feet this round.
Okay.
No, and technically he can't dash regardless.
Yeah, he can. He's a rogue.
That's a cunning action.
Oh, right. I always forget. I forget rogues here a
So
second.
he could use his cunning action to disengage. Just
I will allow that.
Okay.
What?
I will disengage then. Sorry. I don't. Oh God. It's a bad night for Ruslam, I guess. Sure.
Well, you know, maybe they're aggravated because you're wearing the skin of one of their dead brethren. Maybe it's their mom's skin.
Yeah, well, we're about to have enough to make cloaks for all of us.
All right, Min, it's your turn.
Well, fuck this shit. There you go. The first, let's stabby stab. 16 plus 6. There's 11 hit. The second.
And 11?
Yeah.
11 will not hit.
Okay. Well, the first dagger, look at that, 3 ones. First dagger does 7 points of psychic damage and 2 points of cold.
Okay.
And since I hit it and I am mobile, I do not need to take the disengage action because I can't do attacks of opportunity. We'll go back.
All right. Moving back, you do also notice this cloaker does appear just a little smaller than the first.
Okay.
Oh, maybe we did kill its mama, like right now.
Also, how does
What's,
Risen Paw work?
What are we doing, guys? Was there another way around, or do we gotta go through these things?
Well, I don't know if we can outrun them.
Anybody else? Am I going back in?
Every one of them will die.
Okay. Flex, Singling?
I'm ready to fuck some shit up.
Oh yeah, fuck that. I run back in. Ah!
Okay.
Wait, what? Well, like back in?
Oh,
Yeah,
just to
we
the
can-
edge of the bridge.
Jesus!
Anything
They
else?
You off the bridge.
Go back up.
Why would you?
I don't want them attacking Singorn. He's the closest person to the final in front of Singorn. There you go.
You.
Aster, is that better for you?
I got no comment.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. First, the creature is going to come across the bridge. And it is going to leap at you, Min.
It may try.
Does a 16 hit?
No, I have an AC of 17. No.
All right. Well,
With my shadowy armor of evilness.
It's going to try to lunge at your face, biting at you, and when that fails, it's going to retaliate by trying to slash you with its tail, but that too will miss.
Stay behind me, Reslim.
Meanwhile, the four above you are going to flap, and they are going to come behind you, dashing with great speed over the edge, coming behind you. And with that, it is your turn, S.
Well, that changes things just a little, but like not really. Ruslam is still almost dead, and we need him to stay alive at the very least. And I can't do 2 spells in a turn, so Aster's gonna hit him with another healing word for 11, 19, 22 points of healing,
Oh,
Ruslam. And then Aster is going to invoke the same magic he did on this creature before. We're just doing the same turn all over again. And he is going to attempt to toll the dead, the cloaker to the north, for 4 points of necrotic damage. DC 14 Wisdom save.
It is going to fail without his skin. 4 necrotic?
4 necrotic.
Okay.
And then Aster's just gonna take a wee little move over to here. Not right up to the edge of the cliff, and he's gonna say a quick little prayer, and that's it.
Okay, Singorn. Jared mentioned he might be leaving for, say, be back in 6 minutes.
Hey,
considering your turns are at the exact same time, Flex, you might as well take your turn first.
Well, I should anyway, because my dex is higher.
I
Ah.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Singon can go first because Singor's name also comes alphabetically before Flex's as well, so we're going to go that way.
Whatever, I don't even care. I'm just gonna.
Wait, what?
wait, what?
I'm just gonna listen to the song.
But yeah, by the way, who picked the fucking like jazz fucking battle music?
Cowboy Bebop.
It's Cowboy Bebop, and you're welcome.
I'm not mad with it. I was just very confused.
Sorry.
It's Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, good. It is your turn,
Here?
Singon. No, look behind you.
Behind me. One moment, please.
Southeast.
Oh, fuck. Behind us. Oh, shit. Okay, and there's one of them in front of us, yes?
Yes.
Does it look battered?
Yes.
It does.
Okay. Singorn is going to whirl his Warhammer once more, and as he straighten it forward towards the cloaker, he's going to send another a light emitted replica of his weapon, casting a guiding bolt towards it.
Okay.
Which would be a 17, 11 plus 7.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay, so that is there's a. It's glowing. It will take 13 radiant damage. And Singorn's going to use his movement to move over here. He cannot reach where he wants to because difficult terrain. And he is going to, I'd use my action, bonus action, just shield at the ready, essentially. Flavorfully, no mechanics, and turn.
Okay. I need you to know right now, Tyler, with Sarah's head right behind you, it looks like you've got a man bud.
It's quite sexy.
Oh.
You should get one.
Josh, about 4 years ago, I could have had one.
Oh,
I know.
it's too bad.
I never wore it like that, but it was long enough.
That is all. All right, Flex, your turn.
It looks
You're on
super.
this side now. Well, that saves me a lot of fucking work. And the bow and arrow go away. And Flex is gonna get real big and real mad.
That's my boy. And it pushes us all off the cliff because he grew.
And I am going to... Getting big is the bonus action. Fuck it. Flex is also not feeling these guys. He's, like I said, real big, real mad. So he's gonna action surge, and he's gonna take a turn now that he's real big and real mad.
Okay.
So that first fucking thing in front of me. It's gonna yeah, I'm gonna punch it in the stupid face. That's what I'm gonna do.
Roll to hit.
That is a 24.
Okay. As you punch at this cloaker, Flex,
Mm-hmm.
ready to punch it in its stupid face.
Yeah.
As you go to make contact, your fist passes through air, and the cloaker disappears.
Oh. What?
They could be decoys for either this big one or one of them has like a mirror image spell. Like that's kind of fucky. Oh shit, I'm not cool with this.
That's
This
dangerous.
is what this got dangerous. Yeah.
It appears that I've killed it in one hit.
It literally disintegrated.
All right, you have action surge. What else are you doing?
You punched it out of existence. Such power.
Well, action surge. Let's.
Unfortunately, just get
it's
one
just
action.
Yeah, it's just an extra action. That's it. That's all I got.
Oh, sorry. You used right. Action big, action punch. Okay, res them.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Do I have to walk around Flex? Is he so big that I have to walk around him?
I'm 60
You can't
feet.
you can't occupy his space, but
But I can walk
You
Maybe
can-
like this,
like
1,
this.
5, 10,
yeah.
20.
Okay. All right, I got my big axe and I'm gonna fucking hit this thing.
All right, roll to hit.
20.
You strike, and again, as your axe comes down, cloaker disappears.
All right, gentlemen. Let's kill the real one then.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Min.
I'm attacking this thing, right? We're just squaring off.
I guess so.
Can I slide underneath it onto the bridge on my knee? Slice it. That's just the flavor. I'm just gonna slice it.
Certainly you can. The
have
creature is currently floating above the bridge right now. It's not actually on the bridge.
Yeah, so it's easy to slide underneath it. Anyway, it's 19. Is it a melee attack or ranged?
It's a melee attack.
Okay, cool. 10, 12, 16 psychic damage and 2 cold.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
I just want to slice its belly open and have its guts rain down upon me as I slide underneath it.
With a psychic dagger?
Oh,
Oh yeah, with a psychic dagger. Never mind, it just falls down to the ground because psychic daggers are bullshit.
But you leave a purple trail with your dagger as it cuts from one end to the other, and while its guts do not spill out, it does succumb to the damage, quivering, falling.
In its mind, it sees its guts fall out. That's the psychic damage it takes.
Sure. And actually, it is going to slump, hit the bridge, and slump, falling off, disappearing to the depths below.
Can I catch it with my bonus action?
It's pretty bad.
You can attempt to make an acrobatics.
I'm not gonna
No,
do
you
that.
don't.
That
Okay.
makes no sense. But that's my action.
Okay.
I guess I can kind of see them like just disappearing.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
look,
I'll chuck a dagger at one of the other ones.
Sure.
It hits as well. Does it disappear or does it take damage?
What'd you roll to hit?
19 plus 6 is 25.
All right. And again, this time, as they're moving around, you're going to hit the far one, which will disappear.
Cool. Well, either that's the real one or something fuckery's going on.
All right. And now this creature is going to move, and it is going to strike. Actually, this time it is going to strike at the large one, wrapping its face around.
I have a fucking name, Sean.
It doesn't know your name.
Doesn't know that. Nobody shouted flex this combat.
All right, that is going to hit, I believe.
I don't know.
20, not nat.
Yeah, that was.
As the creature latches itself around your face, almost more kind of covering the main. And you are going to take 9 piercing damage. And that will hit 9 piercing and 9 slashing from its tail.
9 piercing, 9 slashing.
Yeah.
So 9. Cool.
So 9. Technically 8.
Yeah, because that would be reduced to 4 now.
Oh, yeah.
And that will then take us to Aster.
The little white flower in Aster's hand falls to the ground as his allies have taken such grievous wounds from these creatures. And I don't think I have any good bonus actions. So Aster is just going to reach a hand out. I don't think you can understand me, but you'll pay for fighting us. And he will cast a guiding bolt with a 19 on the die.
Nice.
Oh,
That'll hit.
I think this is like my first guiding bolt that's actually fucking it this campaign. For okay. 9 points of radiant damage.
I mean, between your Toll the Dead and Singorn's guiding bolts, you guys, between the two of you,
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
land the
you're-
shoulder dads. He lands the
guiding bolts. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9
Alright, so
points
that's-
of radiant damage, and it's
Alright.
glowing.
All right, so it is Flex. You're going to take 4 radiant damage.
We got this, right, Flex?
Why?
Because you're
It
attached
is
to the
it is
creature.
latched onto your face right now, and
Oh, it latched onto me.
yes.
Okay.
All right, Singorn, your turn.
Catch up after. I'm sorry.
All right. So Singorn is going to essentially he's going to try to run and jump and climb to grab on towards the cloaker and try to help remove it. I don't know if I could use my action to try to remove the grapple.
So it's currently 16 feet in the air.
Oh, yeah, because Flex is 60 feet tall.
Fuck. Okay. Man. How am I supposed to climb that?
Flex, can you kneel?
Flex, get down. Let me help you.
No response.
Not on this
I'm not
turn.
getting down.
No,
Oh, fuck. Well, I don't know what to do. I can't reach it. Fuck it. Sacred Flame.
All right.
Yeah.
Deck save, correct?
I believe so, yes.
It is going to fail that.
Okay. Up 3 damage. Radiant.
All right, 3. That is 1 damage for you, Flex.
3 damage. Okay.
It's radiant, though. He's not resistant to radiant, is he?
But it's
No,
Doesn't matter, it's 1 point.
Oh,
he
yeah,
only
yeah.
he takes
Yeah.
half.
It is currently glowing with a guiding bolt, so the next attack roll against it has advantage. But just
Mhm.
FYI, if you crit it, you might crit our friend. So Flex.
All right. Well, the next person to attack will be Flex.
Okay, so I took 3.
1.
You
No,
took
you just
one. Just 1 radiant from that.
Okay, 1 radiant. My turn. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action crack my knuckles to turn on my gauntlet, so I'm even better at grappling now.
Flex might have met his match in terms of grapplers. These guys seem to be pretty good grapplers.
Yeah, we'll see about that, motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna attempt a grapple check.
Aster now feels kind of bad for attacking the creature, and
We'll say, oh, maybe we should give him
Now
a chance to prove his grappling worth.
I need to understand intent here just for 1 sec, Brennan. So what are you
I'm
trying to
gonna
do here?
pull it off of me and grab onto it.
All right, so you do need to first try to just make a strength check for me first.
It's fine. Strength check,
That you have to use your action to make if you wish to pull it off.
like a strength save, or like athletics,
Like,
like.
Now, and these always like it says a strength check, so that would be, I guess, an athletics check. Then, sorry,
Okay.
I guess that's
I don't think it's athletics. I think it's just raw strength.
No, it's just
yeah. So just a straight roll d20, add your strength modifier.
Okay. In this case, that would be.
You like it?
It'd be 21.
All right. So with your action, you are successfully able to pull the creature off of your face.
Okay.
That is your action.
Cool.
Now what are you doing? Are you going to use your bonus to brawl and grab?
I can only make a grapple as a bonus action after I've hit somebody with an unarmed strike,
Right.
so. Poopy, I've got nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an animal handling check, because I got a +2 to animal handling.
Okay.
How do I handle this animal?
What's your animal handling roll?
17 on the dice +2.
As you rip it off, you do notice it's cloaca.
Okay.
Oh God. Please no.
Reslam, your turn.
Just moving on.
Yeah.
How do you think it grapples? Reslam,
Oh
your turn.
God, that was a penis attached to my face this whole time. Anyways, I'm gonna hit it with an axe.
Okay. Now that it's been thrown off of Reslam's face, it is no longer hovering 16 feet in the air.
You
so it
mean
is within range.
you mean off of I know
Oh,
it's
fuck,
lived
sorry.
on my face most of the night, but okay.
Roll to hit.
Thank you.
Oh, get fucked, buddy. 19, so 26.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, and I'm raging. Okay, I gotta sit up now for this.
While this specific one hasn't been on your face, you've been manhandled by these beasts,
Oh,
and you are sick of it.
oh, baby, I'm sick of it. So 1d12. Plus 2. Okay. Come on, baby. Fuck. 3, 5, 10.
All right. The mighty swinger axe, you come down, grazing, breaking at its wing, dealing a mighty blow as you start to see a little bit of almost a blubbery like blood leaking out.
So I didn't kill it, is what you're saying.
No, it is still alive.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the cloak and I'm pulling it over my head and I'm jumping in the snow and I'm gonna blend in with the snow.
Okay.
Well played.
No, take the hood and go.
So I just go, huh, and then,
Find me now, bitch.
The rest of you question this a little bit, but you do notice as Ruslam lays in the snow with his cloak over top, it is almost impossible to see him, as the cloak does kind of shimmer and blend directly in with the snow around him.
Does he have an ankle poking out though, or something?
I mean, he's a big guy. You can see, the giant kind of Ruslam shaped, like,
We know what we look. We know what to look for, though. That's why. We know what to look for.
okay. That's the end of my turn.
Min, your turn.
Fucking, let's just finish this thing off, eh? Reslin's disappeared. I don't even know why I'm even fucking walking up here. The thing's fucking floating in the sky. Pew pew. The first attack's gonna miss with a die.
Yeah.
Is it guiding bolted?
I think so.
Yeah,
Hasn't
Flex never hit it,
fucking sense.
right?
No, I just got, it got
No one's hit
attacked by Ruslam.
Oh, but
Yeah,
Reslim never
Reslim.
used it.
Oh no, it's whoever attacks though.
Yeah, it's
Ruslam,
whoever-
Ruslam, just roll a second d20 for me, Ruslam, right now.
Just see if you crit.
Yeah.
I forgot to remind you on your turn that you had advantage on the roll.
Oh. No.
Okay, that's
so-
fine. So my first attack missed. My second attack was for 7.
Sorry, you cut out there just a little, Tyler.
The first attack missed with a
Yeah, and
3
the-
on the dice.
and the
with
second
9.
attack?
The second attack is a 17 to hit.
Okay, and your damage?
For 8, 12 psychic and 2 cold.
All right. Again, a slightly smaller creature than the first. This one does appear to be injured at this point, much more than the first one you had struck. But it does still stand. Or float. Aster.
How's the art?
Aster is going to shout to Flex. Flex, would you like me to leave it for a moment for you to get the chance to try and finish it off?
Whatever you want to do.
And then Aster will just cast the Toll the Dead. By the Cullen Signs of Kellamvor. If it fails, it takes 2 necrotic damage.
It is going to take 2 necrotic damage.
Alright, that's Aster's turn.
That's some shit
Small.
rolling, Aster.
Small flecks of the creature's wings do start to peel off and link to the ground from your 2 damage. Not a lot, but enough that it, almost looks like, the equivalent of ripping some dandruff out of your hair just by see the flecks coming to the ground. Singor, your turn.
I'm trying to see. Can I run through? No. I'm wondering if I could run through Flex's legs to rush towards the enemy and smack it with the hammer, since he's 16 feet fucking tall.
I will treat his movement as difficult terrain.
Alright, this doesn't matter. I can't reach it then. So from afar, he's going to then just.
Difficult terrain isn't stacked. You're already in difficult terrain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Like, I won't be able to make it nevertheless. I only have 10 feet. I have 25, so... Yeah. I can only get, like, to here. Nevertheless, I can't reach it, so I'm just going to swing the hammer and toll the dead as well and watch it fail. It
fails.
Hey, wait.
Wait,
the
wait,
spell
oh,
is a creature.
wait, the spell, yeah.
The creature fails, not the spell.
Yes.
Ooh. Awesome.
The creature fails. I'm being
Very
smarty.
nice. A big whopping 5 necrotic damage.
All right. More flecks and pieces fall off the creature, but again, quivering, flying much lower. It's starting to have ragged breath. It still stands. Flex.
I'm gonna punch it in its face. Actually, I'm gonna axe handle. I'm gonna drop
Punch it in the,
two fists on top of its fucking head.
punch it right in the dick. Or
Right in the dick.
clock, coat, whatever it was called.
Okay.
The spiral
does
spiral
16
penis.
hit.
16 hits.
Perfect. Takes 7, 9, 10. Takes 13 damage from the axe handle.
All right. As your two fists come down into the creature, you feel its wings and its body shudder and jerk as it falls to the ground into the snow, unmoving. And now we will actually end combat.
Da, 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 da.
As the five of you stand there, specifically Flex and Resdom, though gotten some healing, there are still these bite, almost suction marks around each of your faces. One sits on the opposite side of the bridge, collapsed in the snow. Another in front of you. The third has fallen over the bridge into the depths below. But the five of you sit there.
Who's going to grab the one that fell?
Sure. Before we go any further right now, just this is a good... Does anybody need to take a snack break, bathroom break, drink break, anything before we carry on?
Hey, Sarah, can I take a break? Because you're a snack.
Get out.
Gross.
You hear that? She's got a earbud.
Just kidding. Why are you wearing earphones? What's going on? Oh, she's got your earphones. Yeah, I guess I could do a snack.
I don't know, just
Brandon.
This I would say before we, I can keep going for a good amount of time still tonight as well, at least another hour or more.
Then
But I
I'm
figure-
gonna get a glass of water.
All right, I figure this is as good a time as any to take a break before we plow through for the rest.
Yeah. It is.
Before we plow through, before we do anything, I'm skinning both of these animals and taking their freaking pelts.
Ooh.
So
Yes. I will aid you however I can.
Please make survival rolls for me, both of you.
oh, I have to. Oh, damn it!
Aster will guide whenever either of them is making a roll, so you get to add an extra d4 if the opportunity comes
You want a
up.
survival roll, you said?
Oh, I'm proficient in this.
Yes.
Well, that's right.
Ooh.
Ooh, I don't need that D4, baby. Give me that 17.
I was gonna say you rolled in that one, so it don't matter what that D4
I
is.
actually. You
Oh,
should
sure,
take
I'll-
the D4 because I also got 17. I got 13 plus 4.
Okay, just give me that
Not the best to have.
19.
Ah.
All right.
Does that like affect the quality of the pelt?
It can.
Well, that's quality of the pelt, but how
you-
much you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
We'll
get
see.
you get to work skinning them. Both of these creatures have been battled and bruised by you. Punched, slashed at, burned, shot at. So the quality to begin with isn't pristine by any means, but you are able to skin, and you're able to get a decent sized pelt, about a probably about a good 2.5 by 2 feet pelt from each of them.
So I got two
Oh,
by
sorry,
two cloaker.
No, sorry. 5.5 by 4. Sorry, these are large creatures.
So I got 2 5x4 cloaker pelts.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I'm making something cool with this. Watch this. I put them all in my bag and I walk across the bridge and like 5 more show up. Give us back our mother.
Mama, are you my mommy?
Okay, I got to refill my water and
Are you my mommy?
get myself some poop corn.
Did you shit a little bit when 4 more popped up?
My
Shit wasn't the right word there, Sean. I may have been swearing at you silently. Like, oh, really? Another one's going to suck on my face. Cool. This feels just like that guy at that tavern I met. Anyways.
I will say just before, I will say when I was thinking of you crossing the bridge, part of me was like, oh no, don't let it be Reslam. And the other part of me was like, oh God, please let it be Reslam.
I tried to stop you. You're like, when Reslam got to the other side, he took a sigh of relief. It's like, no, no, I did not. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yes, you.
Wow, he's just leaving now?
Bless me? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're not God. You can't bless me.
Whoa, dude.
What were you about to say, Tyler?
By the way, what happened to you today, Jared? I don't think I've ever seen her so much in such a short period of time.
Sorry, what's that?
Well, you were like, fuck, this fucking fuck. Oh no, what the fuck are we gonna fuck? It's like, oh Jesus, Jeremy. I swear a lot. You just didn't stop.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't apologize. Just making sure you're okay.
I love cloakers. I love cloakers so much.
Oh, Josh had never encountered.
I was trying to be in character. I don't know.
No, it's all good.
I don't know if we've encountered cloakers before.
Once in the mark. Once in the mark.
Did we?
Very early in the mark, we did.
Okay.
They were. I nerfed them for that. These were less nerfed.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because that was like we were like level like
like 4 maybe or
not even. I think it was like literally like in our first like cave thing where like the animal handling check killed the mephit.
You're a mephit.
Was it a mephit?
Yep.
It was. It was a smoke mephit.
That's why I wasn't sure if you were going to give Brennan the animal handling check because we know that they can kill creatures. So.
You little smoke mephit.
That's right. It was a smoke mephit. What was its name?
I don't know. We never got to find out.
Oh, love.
What a shame. A real honest shame.
Hey, it was a learning experience for all of us.
Learn never to trust you, you fucking. Sorry, what?
If anybody else has seen fucking Black Widow, that was such a bad fucking movie.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
There's so many plot. Why? No, we're not going to get into it because we're in the middle of D&D. But it's just like there's so much stuff that just was like, what is happening?
You know, me and Tyler had a good, and I agree. Like,
it was a fun movie. Like, it had its moments where it's like, this is cool. But other times, I'm just like, what is going on?
It might actually be, no, it is my second least favorite Marvel.
What is Dark World's your least favorite?
Actually, no.
Oh, well, then you're disqualified.
Yeah. What? What's your least favorite? Captain America?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It wasn't strong, I'll give you that.
It gets a 10 out of 10. Evangeline Lilly is all time.
Well, I think she's great, but no.
No, Evangeline Lilly's all time.
Yeah. No.
No matter what she touches, it's great.
So you like the Hobbit trilogy?
Yep, greatest Lord of the Rings universe adaptation ever.
You okay, buddy?
No, but she's from like here, so I can't hate it.
What's she from?
Like Fort Saskatchewan, dude.
Oh, she is shit.
Yeah.
Is this Witcher music?
No, it's similar. It's
You beat me to it. I literally was gonna type in denouement music, and like as I was typing it in, you added the stuff.
oh yeah. Oh,
What the?
damn.
Oh fuck you, idiot, Tyler! God damn it!
Oh,
I started a Minesweeper game while we were waiting, and I just made a mistake.
Minesweeper.
I fucking love Minesweeper.
That's intense.
No.
yeah.
Well, I'm very excited. Whenever we end, or regardless of what time we end tonight, I'm going to do my final Dragoon quest after Jer.
Is that a level 50 quest?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's for his job, yeah.
Yeah, I got to
You
do
both
that for
are,
my.
you guys
my
impressed
raid.
me how fast you guys leveled.
I've got my I've got the gear. I just got to go pray at some shit, and then I assume I got to fight something.
What level are you?
I'm 52 or 3.
Hold up,
Jesus.
hold up. So Weck's sitting there by himself, and he said he's interested in listening if we were open to it.
I have no qualms with Weck listening in.
Okay. Can we bring him in here?
Who's got permission?
I can try
Yeah, that's
I got him. I'm hovering.
Yeah,
Doing
bring
it.
him in, Dom.
Do it.
Hi, Weck.
Welcome, Weck. We are live.
Oh, I think he muted himself already.
That's fair.
I didn't, but I'm in the middle of a fight.
Okay.
Josh Weck. Josh had his first experience with cloakers.
While wearing a cloaker cloak.
I love
Oh,
watching
so
Josh's
much-
face.
so much fun.
He's like, fuck this.
So much fun.
So much fun.
Like the attack, they latch yourself onto them, so you have to worry about suffocating, and then you take damage anytime they try to attack, and they can also make clones of themselves. Like, oh. Love them.
So much of the funsies. So, Brendan, by the way, thank you for the recommendation on Bad Monkey Popcorn.
You're welcome, man. It's delicious.
This
What flavor you got?
Oh, I got a mix right now of cheese and dill mixed
Enjoy.
together. Dill cheddar,
We'll try that
baby.
sometime.
So
The
good.
dill pickle popcorn's really good.
This episode of Liberation of Aerillon is brought to you by Bad Monkey Popcorn. Next time you're looking for a snack with all the taste and none of the guilt, look to Bad Monkey Popcorn.
Can I shout out Dum Dums as a sponsor? Hey,
Just out of
Dum Dum.
curiosity, why is there no guilt? Because you just decide to have no guilt, or is it actually like?
No, it's popcorn. There's fucking nothing in it.
That's a good point.
Free of trans fats. Certified vegan.
We can also be sponsored by Dum Dums and Grizzly Paw Brewing Company.
Ooh, delicious.
Ooh, there we go. I like that idea.
Grizzly Paw makes amazing soda.
They do.
All right,
That was
everybody
my
is
favorite part about going to
I feel like I
Canmore.
also need to say they make good beer too, because the way you said that makes me like it sound like they don't make good beer.
I don't know. I've never tried their beer, but I went to their brewing, like their brewery in Canmore, and I just drank Paw. That
You're not
Fuck.
wrong.
That just feels depressing.
Until you have you had their pop before, Whack?
I have never.
Oh,
So good.
it's really fucking
I mean,
good.
the beer is actually pretty good, but their pop is fucking like next level.
Their pop is
last
so
time
good.
I was there, I
And-
also got this.
Nice. Okay, so here's the thing, like it's not cheap, but there at the brewery it was bottomless. So this is something that's not cheap to get anywhere else, and I had a bottomless supply of it.
It's bottomless.
At their restaurant brewery thing, yeah, it's bottomless.
Oh, fuck, Sarah. I made a mistake. Okay, sorry.
No, all good. Is everybody? Oh, we lost Weck.
I guess so.
Jerry, you're back. You're back too, right, Jerry?
Oh.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah,
I thought I heard you. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So,
Yeah.
as the next half an hour or so passes, I will say the next hour passes as you have to cut these skins. The fact that they had been maimed and injured takes you a little more time to cut through to try to save as much pelt as you can from them, rest them. But the five of you sit there, still remaining on the opposite side of the bridge. What is your next move? What are you doing from here? Are you simply pressing forward, or is there anything else? Well,
So they're skinning. Sorry.
yeah, no, I just want to know. Take these times because we don't usually do this after battles. just the general interactions between the party after such a battle.
All right. Who needs healing? I can conjure some tears of chaos to mend everybody. Flex, are you doing all right? We did strike the thing after we knew that it might hurt you, but you seem more durable than they. So
I'm fine for the most part. No worries here.
that's good to hear.
It looks worse than it really is. Once
I
I'm
hope
done
so.
carving these animals, if you can call them that, we can continue on with our quest. Min, how are you? Min's fine. She's a woman and will ignore us all. Singorn, how are you?
I'm
Sorry.
doing fairer than you, my friend. I'm glad to see that you're able to fell these beasts and turn triumphant.
Oh,
However,
not
sir.
without your help. Thank you,
I
friend.
was not. There's a team
Sean?
effort.
I use my healing, my second
Okay.
wind, and I heal for 12.
I'm just looking down the chasm, seeing what's up.
And then Aster will pass out good berries or tears of chaos as he calls them, to anybody who needs mending. So feel free to okay. All right. Anybody who's injured can Discord me and request a certain amount, but there you go.
Okay, and
Pass
Min,
mine
as
on
you
towards Ruslan.
Oh, good shit.
And Min, as you look down at the caverns below, you see just on the edges a number more pine trees, rocks off, a number of, the mist circling below. But from here, you just see just... Sorry, I've completely lost all of my... You just see simply the mountain below you. Nothing specific. Doesn't appear like you see any nests of any creatures or anything else that is habitating the side. Just long rows of trees, and then the ground very far below you.
Cool. Thank you.
Sorry, for sure.
Singorn's going to, as Ruslam is skidding.
You have quite the technique. Who taught you to skin like this?
Years spent alone in the forest will teach you many things. This being one.
This is a self-taught?
Yes.
You had no family members to show you?
No, more practice than I care to admit.
Quite resourceful you are.
Yes, not much of a choice. I'm grateful to have others at my side for the first time.
I'm grateful to have you as well by our side.
I will say, had one of those creatures strangled me first, I would have fared much more poorly than you would have. So I appreciate that you and Flex are a shield for the rest of us.
Well, I can take a hit, and you can take those hits away from me.
Hey, you can.
And, sometimes it just takes some big, meaty men slapping meat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna turn over and look at Flex, and I'm just gonna shake my head and go,
I shan't be much longer with these animals. And we can continue.
Aster, roll to know what he's saying.
Was I muted?
It's a 12.
You don't know what he's saying.
Nope. I don't get what you're saying.
Tyler or me?
You, Neiman, the slapping.
Oh,
Slapping me.
fuck.
From Flex.
This is a family show,
So?
kids.
After you have successfully finished harvesting your pelt, do you continue on past the bridge once more?
If that is going to take a while, Aster almost might as well just ritually cast augury, just to see whether crossing the bridge as a group bodes poorly or well within the stars.
All right. Under those, you do detect it as wheel.
Okay.
As you drop the stones, you do see them pointing back towards the god of travel once more, pointing that this is boding well for your travels. Then, by doing this, you will have success in your journey to come.
All right. It seems likely or unlikely that the stars would lead us astray, so I think our path should be cleared for the moment. Are you all ready to press on? See, you're just polishing off the rest of that hide there. It's good that we're in the cold. It'll keep it nicely preserved till we get it back to Bahr Gordum, if that's where we're taking it.
And if not, oh shit.
And if not, I can dry it amongst our travels. It shall be fine.
Indeed.
And with that, I'm gonna take the carcasses and I'm gonna put them in my pack. Not the carcasses, sorry, the pelts.
I understand.
The carcasses I whip off the cliff.
All right.
Pastor
And
will
it's very-
take a little bit of cloaker meat just to see.
Oh,
Sure.
interesting.
You can harvest a couple pounds of cloaker meat.
Yeah, like no idea if it's the good haunch or whatever, but I'll just grab some. That's all.
Sure. So, believing that the gods have pointed in your favor on the rest of this journey, you continue your way across the bridge.
I need to be shrunk.
An hour has passed at this point, so
Was it an hour that you're making?
It's a
no,
minute.
yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say it's a minute. So, okay.
Aster will give everybody a pat on the arse as they head by.
I'm gonna go first.
I don't know how to make myself smaller.
Why? Reginald, maybe it's a good idea
you
if someone
mean-
else
No.
goes this time.
No, I'm full health again. Oh.
I'm fine now. It's just as a scratch.
Yes, but they seem to be able to latch onto you a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah. Only easier for them because I was always to go first. We could trade positions if you'd like.
And Reslam right now is trying to act like really tough, but he's gonna get to the end here and he's gonna pull the cloak up over his head and he's gonna jump into the deep snow once again.
All right, and as you get to the other side, Reslam, you once more breathe a sigh of relief.
As I jump into the snow.
Yeah. And no, but you all cross the bridge with no more issues and continue on your journey once more. Over the next couple hours, more switchbacks and another long, arduous journey forward. As at this point, you're slowly starting to make your way onto the north side of Mount Renout. Finally, by about 6 p.m. in the evening, with the sun starting to set off to the west, as you start to lose some of your sunlight from the sun moving past the massive mountain ahead of you. You come to a larger clearing. At the end of the clearing, you see 2 thick stone columns, 20 feet tall apiece. A number of dwarven insignias etched upon them. Dwarven scripture and dwarven figures. And hanging in the center of these 2 stone pillars, a massive iron bell. And chained to one of the pillars, a large mallet. It is about the size of your torso in width, Min. And will require 2 hands to actually grip onto this. High above you, you now sit about 7,000 feet up the mountain. Well over halfway, but still much of the mountain looming ominously ahead of you. You can see as you walk through the snow here some remains of stones where a campfire may have lain, or a few older tarps that have been long covered in snow, just small pieces of them sticking out, a few metal posts here and there. But other than that, the ground and the air around you is quiet once more.
So we're at the bell.
You are at the bell.
Well, are we ringing it or heading up?
I think we should ring it.
I think we should
Aye.
build up a little, maybe of a sneak attack if it's required. Not a lot of you, just me.
You do you, boo.
If you wish to be cautious,
there-
it's understandable.
As the person who's been snuck up on twice now and had
Totally understandable.
cloaky penis stuck to my face and remove more hair possibly from my already baby smooth face. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me.
You go sneak away somewhere, stealth away.
Is there any is there any like architecture or any kind of like build, like how is the bell? Is the bell just a bell, or is there like ornate structure around it?
The bell itself is a simple iron bell. The bell appears to have no other markings or anything on it. It is clearly very heavy in weight, and while it may not seem to have any specific additional craftsmanship to it, you do recognize the durability and the strength of this bell to not only not look cracked at all, but not look weathered or worn at all from the elements themselves.
Interesting.
It is in contrast, though, to the stone pillars that are clearly of dwarven make. You can recognize on the pillars themselves there, Singorn, a number of etchings, dwarven scripture, essentially saying, crafted by the dwarves as a pact with our mountain friends. May we always be able to speak to one another in friendship and in dire time.
Interesting. I'll relay this to the group.
So there's actually a stronger bond between the dwarven kind and the Goliath from the top here.
Or perhaps it might have once been that way.
Potentially, yes. There's history.
I wonder if it, like Aster will almost paranoid kind of look around just a little. I wonder if this relationship predates the Damocos line, or if that is truly basically the beginning of civilization on this place.
It is an interesting factor.
Well,
I do hope my
Flex?
presence will not
it should
make
help,
it
if
more
anything.
complicated. Alright, where's the hammer for this bell? There's got to be one somewhere.
How deep is the snow, Sean?
Here, it's not as deep. For you, it would be maybe just above your ankle.
Okay. I'm using like my cloak to kind of sweep the snow behind me so there isn't much of a trail. I'm trying to leave very little bit of a snow trail where I'm going.
Okay, can you make a survival roll for me, please, as you do that?
Sure. 16.
Okay. To the best of your ability, you try to get rid of any tracks behind you as you move through the snow.
I'm finding kind of like a spot where there's maybe like a bit of a snowdrift. And I'm going to kind of like crouch in that snowdrift with just like a bow and an arrow in each hand and pulling my cloak like up and over me.
Okay.
Is there like a rope thing like under the bell, or is it something you have to ring
Yeah.
with a hammer?
So, tied to the stone column with this chain is this massive mallet. It doesn't appear. It appears long enough to be able to take a few steps back and strike the bell itself. Does that answer your question?
Yep. Smashy, smashy.
Yeah. Let's ring the bell.
Should we not all hide besides Flex?
We are. I mean, you're not with. Maybe you are. Maybe we can hear you. I don't know why you're hiding. This is a diplomatic meeting.
I'm going to be waiting here.
I
for,
understand your cautiousness.
Yeah, I don't know why we're hiding.
Well, it might be 2 days, so if you want to hide, wait till then. But otherwise, you'll be sitting in the snow for quite a while.
That's fine.
Even then, why would we hide?
Because we were told to only ring this bell. Sorry.
We were told to only ring this bell if we had something of importance for them. We have nothing for them. Nothing that they need. The
That's
only
not true.
thing that sort of resembles them is you. The rest of us are extremely foreign to them.
Well,
Well,
we have.
depending on the scripture. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Asta.
I just wanted to say we've got 2 cloaker hides to offer. We've got gems, which they may or may not want, as has been mentioned, and plenty of rations and food.
I thought we had metal.
We used
Singorn
it.
has metal. And
All right.
I do suggest, or I do want to remind everyone that this is something that we shouldn't share so freely as perhaps we have been, but we are survivors of the fog that surround these lands. And while these folk may not need to know of our origins, it might be of interest to them, either strategic or religious. That information might be able to buy us a conversation itself.
That is depending if they have heard any rumors from the king and if they even believe us. Because maybe they just know us as the murder squad. At which,
Right, then if they do,
I
maybe
doubt
they'll-
they know of us as anything. So let's just figure this out.
if
And
that were the case, maybe they'd respect us for our strength.
I'm just saying, with my understanding of Goliath, if y'all hide, that looks way, way worse.
so you have an
The
understanding of
rifle's the only one
Goliaths
hiding.
from our world. And in this world, everything we have come to know has been turned upside down. So if you're still sure that what you've known of our world would fit here, then I will come and stand with you. You make the decision.
Yeah, I would rather everybody be out in the open.
All right. The decision's been made.
And I just like get up from my spot, reemerge, put my bow away.
I mean, it's probably a good idea. You're gonna have to wait there for a while.
It's all good.
Not that comfy.
But I am holding my axe in my hand.
All right, ring that bell.
Move that bus. Sorry.
But I already
Okay,
I
Early
already said
2000s
smashy,
reference?
smashy. I thought it was already rang.
No.
Oh, okay.
Smash it.
So,
Sure.
as you step up, ready to ring the bell, how do you go about ringing the spell, Flex?
I grab the hammer and I just hit the side, man.
A single time?
Bong bong.
Bong bong.
Bong bong.
So
Bong.
2 strikes.
Did we have any directions on how to strike?
I don't.
I don't believe so.
I mean, he's hitting one. He's only hitting it twice, but
yeah.
Can I have everybody make a history roll for me, please?
Sure.
The dwarves did say something about how to ring the bell. I thought.
Oh, it did, but I did not remember because I got a 3.
Min, make your roll with advantage.
Wow, I got a 1.
Yeah.
I got an 18. 19 minus 1.
15.
These guys are so much.
19
Yeah.
plus 3, 22.
All right. You prepare to go bong bong Flex, and a couple people are ready to stop you because you remember Torn heavily stating to you to only ring the bell once.
Oh yeah, okay. Bong.
Bah.
I mean, like, what would have happened if you rang it twice, guys? I mean, like, do you think like maybe that meant like it's time to fight? But like, why would they have a symbol for fighting? Maybe there's below or close.
All right. As you strike the bell, it lets out a almost perfectly acoustic harmonic sound. For those attuned to music, it is a perfect C that sings and echoes all around you, up the mountain and down beneath your feet. You can feel this note in your very core, still vibrating long after it has dissipated. And after that, after about a minute, everything grows quiet once more. Silent. Nothing else around. It is about 6 o'clock in the evening. What are you going to do now?
Make camp. Hang out.
There's got to be a camp kind of like system set up here, is there not? They normally wait a couple days, or like is there like a place where there's been like a fire pit or something?
Like it looks. Sorry, was that Min talking? Or was that Tyler talking?
That's Min. Oh, and Tyler. Like I mean, like she's like, well, there must be something.
Yeah, as you were coming in, those were what you noticed. You noticed, trudging through some, rocks where it looks like there may have been an old fire circle, a few posts here, like the way the canopy overhead branches out too with the rock above. This has been used many times in the past as a campsite. Recent snows have likely covered some of the main parts, but it is certainly somewhat set up and designed for those using this as a base camp. And so, as you set up your camp, your tents, your bags once more, what is the dinner planned? Are you making a fire?
Meat. I want to make a fire.
Yeah, we'll make a small fire for just an hour or two to, celebrate journeying to the top and to maybe make up some smoked cloaker.
Also, get a warm meal maybe for once.
All right. Well, let's set up a cloaker smoker, right?
Alright.
Alright, who's going to actually try to cook this cloaker meat?
I work the fort, I don't work the kitchen, I have no idea how to make this meal.
I don't believe this character is proficient in chef's tools, navigator's tools, water vehicles, and jeweler's tools.
I mean, I'd rather eat one of your sap bars than that cloaker meat.
Oh, it's not mandatory, but giving it a taste will build character, I hear.
Yeah, because I hate it.
Aster, just roll a d20 for me, please.
Yep. Do I get to add an ability score?
No.
Can I help? Can I try to help? I don't know how, but...
Give me advantage, Jer. Can Jer help me? He's a poor guy.
I'm trying. I'm doing what I can. I do not know if it's an advantage or disadvantage, but I'm trying.
Can Stingorn manage the fire?
Sure, definitely. He work on the fire.
Each of you roll a d20 for me. No bonus.
Oh. 18.
7.
All right. As you try to chop up and pass out this cloaker meat, it is very tough and difficult to cut. And as you cook it, and each of you, those who try to enjoy it, it's certainly tough. Very chewy, sinewy meat that's difficult to chew, and you're really having to work your jaw with every bite. The actual taste, though, cooked, isn't terrible. It is almost, for those who have tried seafood, almost like a cooked calamari.
Interesting. In the margins of the book, because Aster's a seafaring person, you would have had the calamari before. He'll note that, and then make like a little note in his chronicle about cloaker stew, or just a couple ideas about that.
So what you're saying is we overcooked it?
Or it's just a very
True.
tough,
I know, I'm just-
sinewy, tendony bit of meat.
Sean, is there any trees around us?
There are a few scatterings of, again, thick pine trees around.
Okay.
You would be able to use some of those to make this fire.
Okay.
Anything else you're wondering about?
I don't know how much time are we having here? Do we know? It doesn't matter. Don't answer that because you can't anyways. So what I'm gonna do is I've got like my cloaker hides, but they haven't been prepped or anything like that or stretched. So I'm gonna go chop down a tree, and using my rope and the tree that I've cut down, I'm gonna make something to stretch the hide out and start clearing off all of the fat and things off of it so it doesn't rot in my pack.
Okay. So over the next couple hours, as dinner's prepared, as people are going about their evening business, Ruslam, you start to take care of that. Stretching out the meat. You notice these hides are very versatile, and as you start to stretch them, you realize you really have a fair amount of pull with them to how far you could actually stretch them out.
Perfect.
As the creatures themselves, you notice, really didn't seem to have any natural actual bones to them, making this a very dexterous material to work with.
Okay, so I sent a picture into the DMs about what it looks
to
like.
me.
Did I send that to just you?
Just to me.
Sorry.
Just to
Can you send it to everybody?
Yep.
Anyways, that's kind of what I've built as I start to tan and stretch the hide.
Okay. Over this evening, does anybody else have any other specific business, whether things they want to accomplish themselves or specific conversations they wish to have with anybody over the course of this evening?
Aster spends a bit of time updating his chronicle of like the day's journey and just sort of getting some people's input on like the battle and stuff and how to zhuzh it up. But then after that, once he's kind of done with that, and then if the next couple days are quiet, he'll just spend the rest of the time working on some of the jewels, the gems that we got from the Lord and the previous gems that we had, and sort of polish those up or actually make them into finer gems or get the full value.
Okay. As you sift through, you actually do notice one of the gemstones, as you start to polish a particularly bright sapphire, as you start to brush and really try to get off, some of the dark spots to it, it breaks in your hand.
Oh.
And it appears to be nothing more than glass.
Who gave that to us?
Oh.
This would be one of the ones from the Lord. From Damokos.
From not
King
Damokos.
Damokos?
Sorry. From
The Lord of Bahr
Ashfield.
Gordum.
yes. Sorry, Dolmus.
Prick.
Oh shit!
1 sec.
But as you investigate the rest, none of the others appear to be of this brutal nature.
Okay.
Well, I mean, counterfeits are kind of everywhere, but
What happened? Sorry? What broke?
We got scammed a bit.
One of the sapphires given by Dolmus.
Oh,
Was it fake?
wow.
okay. I have noted that, and will ask somebody about that.
Quick question: did any of those stones that we gave that shop keep? Would those be would have been from the town's mayor?
Yep.
Did we give him any stones? I thought we paid for it all in cash.
Nope, you gave some rubies.
Well, not only that, but all of Aster's cash that he was carrying that he paid for it all with was the gemstones that we got from the Lord.
Gotcha.
I paid in straight gold.
Yeah, you paid in straight gold, but everything else was, like, literally everything else was paid in gemstones.
Okay. As a quick note, Aster, don't let us forget. We must say hello to that shopkeep and ensure all of those stones we provided him for our wares were of good standing order.
I have already made a note of that, and should we return to Bahr Gordum, I will ensure that we that our reputation is preserved.
All right. Min and Flex, what are the two of you doing?
Making camp.
He's making camp. I'm cleaning my. Once the fire is going, I'm cleaning my coat because it's got healing potion all over it and glass and shit.
All right, and lastly, Singorn.
Singorn is going to just 5 feet away from the camp. Is just going to, as they've essentially getting the stuff prepared, is going to pray quickly towards Moradin and wish for his blessing for his safe travels for his companions and himself, and also for this encounter that is to come with this clan. Hopefully nothing would go wrong or awry. And he's going to get up and go help towards the camp and help fix the rest. And while Min is cleaning up her cloak, Singorn is going to approach her and say,
"How fare you today, Min?"
A little cold, but hopefully they show up today. I don't want to wait another up here.
I wanted to ask you, I was curious by your eagerness to get things done. When we leave this island, or this cursed land, what do you plan on doing in the future?
I think that depends on how long it takes us to leave this island.
Fair point. But anything lingering?
I'll go home
Homesick? I understand.
for a bit, see if it's better. If not, I'll probably go back out. I don't know. Just want to go home.
We'll do what we can, of course. Due time. But I'm surprised. You don't have any... True, you are quite young. You have no aspirations whatsoever. Writing a book. Going across the lands, I suppose, as we're doing right now.
I came on this trip to see things. Aster said that there was great things to be had with these people, so I didn't want to stay at home all day doing the books. Gotta take adventure when it sees you, but this isn't what we signed up for. We are open on.
But life is something that you do not sign up for. And it happens, and life happens to be unfair at times.
Okay, where are you going with this, dwarf? Sorry, Singorn.
But I understand that you do not like the situation in which you're in. Understandable. But let's do what we can with it. In other words, do not dwell too much on the dark side and just try to enjoy this adventure as it is. Take your time.
But that's the difference between us. You're adventuring to God. I was adventuring to see the world before I came home, but now my home is unreachable.
Our goals do not align exactly.
All I'm saying is that there is a golden side to you. You're still on your quest. I'm not.
Isn't your quest to go home now?
Yes, but there's no for sure way to do that. We don't know if it's possible. No one's done it for hundreds of years, it seems.
Well, maybe you might got this path to help you get out of here.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this path thing that you're talking about.
True. And I did mention, and I might sound cuckoo, but life's unfair.
Yeah, it's all that. It's sleeping with that helmet on. It's not good for you.
For the 12th time, metal does not pulse in my mind.
Have not. You show me good evidence that it doesn't. You're speaking gibberish right now.
Oh, Morden's balls. One day you'll see.
And he's just going to punch
face?
away in a puff, up in a puff. Goddamn metal.
Okay. Anything else? Then, as you all settle in for the evening, can I get what I'm assuming a watch order?
I'll go first.
I think our standard order will be...
Yeah, what was your acronym?
No, it's...
Farm.
Yeah, it's farms. Flex and Aster. Ruslam, Min, Singorn. Farms.
I'm good with that.
All right, I'm good with that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Flux and Aster, is there anything the two of you discuss in your first watch as the sun officially sets? And you sit out there, the cold mountain breeze is far more noticeably chillier than they were your last evening. The winds now start to truly cut you deep as you stand out in the open air around. And whether you grab an additional blanket or something as you stand watch, you shiver in the cold.
No, I don't.
Yeah, Flex is a Goliath. He doesn't mind. Aster's got his fur, but it's still chilly out. For the most part, the only thing Aster will say is, since it doesn't seem like we're trying to hide our presence here, do you mind if I make a light so that I can write and sketch the stars a little better?
I have. Yeah, we did light a fire.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're keeping the fire going, like, all night.
I mean, I was open to it.
We bought 2 days of firewood that we have carried up with us, and then there are some trees up here. But
Correct.
yeah, it just depends if we end up having to spend more time on the mountain for whatever reason. That extra firewood might come in.
So you do light another fire?
Well, it sounds like people would like to have kept the fire going, at least for this night.
Okay.
It could be warm.
The fire's still crackling around you then?
Aster rescinds his previous question. Sorry, ugh. And then unless there's anything in particular Flex would like to talk about, Aster busies himself keeping an eye out, keeping an ear out, but sketching the stars.
Yeah, Flex is gonna, keep an ear out and say, when they do show up, talk to Min. I don't care if they are aggressive. We just leave then.
All right. I will ensure that she knows that. If you do wish to speak with them, I can embolden you and perhaps make your words find a better way, or if it is a contest of strength, I can do the same.
If it's a context of strength, I just use my own. No enhancements, just me.
If it looks like it comes to words, I'll lend a hand. If it comes to blows, or might and brawn, I won't.
Appreciated. That's the
And then
extent of my conversation, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll just message Tyler what Aster says to Min sometime over the next day.
Okay.
I guess Ruslam's up.
Ruslam, your watch 2 goes by quiet.
Aye.
Bringing us lastly to Singorn, correct?
Me in between. Yeah.
There's Min,
Mi- sorry.
then afterwards. Yeah.
Yes. Min here also goes by quiet. and Singorn. As you sit there in the darkest part right before the morning light is about to come up, you hear sounds above you. What appears like the flapping of wings. As you look around in the dark, it is difficult to see anything. Until all at once, a massive eagle-like creature lands at the edge of the cliffside. The creature itself sits over 15 feet tall, more like 20 feet tall, and its wings splayed out. Its diameter of its wingspan over 100 feet in length. A creature leaps off of the back of this massive bird as it screeches loudly, which will wake up most of you. In front of you, Singorn, is a Goliath standing well over 8 feet tall. His
Over
face,
8 feet tall?
over 8 feet tall.
God damn.
Good boy.
His face painted white, save for black tattoos etched across his face. His dark black beard comes down close to his waist, and his head completely shaven
my.
bald.
He's like a dwarf in Goliath. What? Well, Singorn will.
The
look at-
Goliath in question looks something like this.
Oh.
He wears no shirt, but does have a number of animal skins wrapped around his waist and legs. He carries a single long greatsword upon his back, leather straps to his chest.
Singorn's going to rustle up the others, and he's going to bow his head and let Flex come forward.
Before you have a chance to move away, the Goliath will step towards you, Singorn. Nameless one rings bell. Pineapple chair?
Oh, we blocked here. He's muted. As the rest awaken.
As the rest awaken and approach, Nameless one rings bell.
That's directed at Singorn?
Towards and any of you who approach.
Oh,
there.
Sarah's back.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, what?
Okay, I just need to clarify. Are we awake?
No.
You are awake, and
You guys were awakened by the screech.
yes, the massive eagle cry certainly would have woken the rest of you.
So I'm not trying to get you guys like.
Yeah, well, if I hear the eagle cry, then I'm gonna step out and walk towards him and just kind of, as I get out, I just tell everybody to give me some privacy, please. Need some people out of earshot.
I'll just get up and listen to Flex. I walk away.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Flex, as you approach, the Goliath is going to look at you, just give you a once-over from top to bottom. You bear no clan. You are Nameless One.
I've got a name.
Which clan gave you your name?
I am from Nobody that you would know.
If your tribe is not known to me, to us, then you are a nameless one.
Then I guess I'm a nameless one.
Why have you rung the bell? What do you seek? Why do you wish to speak to the tribes?
And I'm gonna look in the eyes. I'm gonna explain plainly where I'm from and how I got here.
Okay, so you're going to tell him you're from Ordrin, you were on a ship, that you...
On a ship, ended up here, and I have no idea where I am when it's going on, so I decided to come to speak with the Goliath tribes because they're the closest thing to anything I recognize.
Do you wish to take trials to deem yourself worthy and join and live amongst our clan?
No, but I did come to seek whatever knowledge you have here about this land and the humans, because how they run things is not how I'm assuming you run things. It's certainly not how I run things. Well, my people run things.
We bear no ill will to King of the Nameless One. He can rule his lands as he see fit, and we will rule ours.
What can you tell me about the Nameless King, then? Human rules are weird.
Nameless King, from time to time, every couple cycles of the calendar, as I suppose you would speak it, every couple months, sends envoys to speak with us, offers us weapons and armor made by nameless ones. Some we take, some we refuse. In return, we stay in our mountain home.
And are those the only visitors you typically get? Who else lives in the mountains?
There are other beast clans, Orogs, small icy ones and the like. But we serve as apex predators on these mountains. There is none on these mountains that we fear.
No frost giants?
There are no other giants on this mountain. Giants are a plague that other tribes deal with on other mountains. The other 5 tribes. But here, Tribe of the Rock is the strongest tribe, and we govern these mountains. 2 other tribes have bent the knee to the Tribe of the Rock. And we rule this mountain.
And so the king brings weapons and items for you to keep you on the mountain. Is it fear?
The Tribe of the Rock fears no one.
No, he fear you.
This Goliath is going to pause for a moment. His expression throughout most of this conversation has remained stoic, unmoving, no real show of emotion from him. At this, he is going to smile slightly. The Nameless King will not win in a fight against us. We will not challenge. We will not send our men and women to die in a war for Nameless One. And in return, we rule this mountain as we please.
Makes sense. What of the other ones that don't live on the mountain? The elves, the dwarves. Do they ever speak, trade, visit?
The dwarves below in Bahr Gordum will from time to time ring the bell. We will trade, offer food and wares in return, and occasionally speak. The Lord of Bahr Gordum, Dolmus. Sorry, that's a misspeak of me. The nameless Lord of Bahr Gordum has not been up in many moons, and his time is likely soon upon him.
And do you know of anything of the elves? Are they also governed by this nameless king?
All those who walk on the ground below are ruled by the nameless king.
And what is your honest sense of this king? You say you stay out of it, but my tribe doesn't do this divine birthright bullshit. It is who is fit leads. Do you feel he is a fit leader?
There are many ways to rule. We rule because we are the strongest there is, because we have not only the power, but the fear of others, to understand not to question that power. Nameless King has both of these things. Together, they make him very strong. Fear and power are difficult to break.
That is fair. Physically, he's not impressive at all. Like, I could break him in half.
Nameless King and his gods. There is strength to them. They give a power. We Goliath do not praise these gods. And while we may not trust in them, we do not doubt the power that they may hold. You and your allies, you all come from beyond the Great Fog?
Indeed. And we're trying to find a way home. That is another reason why I came. Because maybe you know of something. We speak to the king, and the king speaks in riddles, lies, half-truths.
You must have some strength to surpass the Great Fog.
Well, we got something.
I will take you to Kazarin Cloudhunter. You will make great warriors or great slaves for.
Great warriors are great slaves. You're gonna need to explain that little bit.
Kazarin Cloudhunter has a name, and his name is Leader, Tribe of the Rock. He will be interested to see the strength that you claim to have. If he judges it worthy, he may speak to you and listen to you. Give you the honor to fight alongside him. If he deems you not worthy, he may simply kill you, or use you to continue to build the Tribe of the Rock into a greater force. If you accept these terms, I will take you up the mountain.
Can you give me a moment to discuss this with my companions? Some of them are a little soft.
You may have until the sun rises.
Thank you. And I'm gonna walk my way back to the party.
Well, how'd it go?
They are not all. They're quite more militant and a bit more dickish. And then I just tell them everything, including the option to head up the mountain further.
Well, heading up the mountain seems to lead to options where we have little choice into the decision. We either go with him and become slaves, become dead, or work for their army. Not a single choice, I think, is a good one. And then the decision is removed from us.
Should we attempt to speak with any of the other Goliath clans? And
I mean, if this is the strongest clan and they rule over the others, they're their biggest chance, I guess, we have of any sort of knowledge. So if we go up there and he's impressed, we gain some allies and maybe some information.
No.
If we go up there and he's not impressed, then, well...
I didn't hear that. I heard if he becomes impressed, we become part of his army.
I don't know if we heard.
Sorry.
Were we in earshot?
How exactly did you tell the story?
I will say, as far as intent understanding, Flex is closer to understanding. It was not meant to sound that you will be drafted into his army, but that if you are able to prove your strength, they will see you as an ally and someone worth listening to.
Yeah.
well, I
understand that confusion there.
I trust Flex when it comes to his people.
Like I said, they are more militant, a bit more dickish. To them, I have no name. I very much have a god. So, a big part of me just wants to march up that mountain and show that motherfucker what my name. It's not up to me. It's up to everybody. And I mean, this has to be unanimous. I'm not going to go up that mountain.
I still want to see the stars from the peak, and I would love to see a little more of these rock-riding Goliaths.
I personally have absolute confidence in everybody. We will pass this test with flying colors.
If it involves violence, we've proven to be very capable in that aspect.
No idea what it'd involve. I mean, again, they're somewhat different, but ours do appreciate feats of strength, daring, agility, proving that you're capable in whatever way that looks.
Both Min and Singon have been quiet during this conversation.
What do we have to gain from this? They seem pretty stalwart and staying on their
Well,
kingdom.
a powerful ally which seems even the king is afraid of.
Yeah, but one that has never fought against the king. Why would they leave where they are kings and apex powders, as they said it?
Yes, but say for instance we did something to upset the king. If we make it here, we might have sanctuary. Also, we have no idea what knowledge they might hold. They could, for all we know, there could be a portal to way home somewhere up on the mountain. The fact that what I told him didn't immediately just shut everything down and he's willing to take us up there. It's a big risk, but there is potential for knowledge, a direction on the way home, and again, allies.
Well,
I guess are we looking for a way to go against the king? Is that why we're looking for allies?
No, but I'm looking for people I can trust more. Do you trust the king?
What are we trusting them for? What does our trust gain with these people?
well, should I say, most of our action so far has been tangentially against the king, whether it be to seek our way out of this place or to embolden the spirit of the people of this land. Having powerful allies that we could retreat to, should our boldness be too much, should we overstep, or as our unsavory ally in the shadows of the king's ranks would perhaps prefer us to do, should we start trying to rally the people together to show them that they have strength of their own? Should we do any of these things? Allies are helpful.
Or even just having some allies if the king asks us to do something that even you don't want to do.
Yeah, we have done that. Like, if we're against the king, let's just head west. That's where the resistance is it not? Why are we risking our lives for the chance that these people might be the resistance when we can just go to the resistance?
I'm not even saying the resistance. They might have information on a way home. Is that not what you want?
Well,
That's exactly what I want, but it seems
the place to the west is a port too, and it may very well have better information on a route home. Min, if this situation came with no risk, would you accept it?
yeah, it's just we're going into a king's territory. King who I already said an option if he doesn't like us is our death or enslavement.
And if the other king doesn't like us, the option is death or enslavement.
But we're not going to that king's territory is what I'm suggesting. We just go to...
Which is still his territory.
Anywhere.
Everywhere down there is his territory.
Yeah, anywhere down this mountain in this territory.
The people that we met at the lake said that that was the place where there was an open revolt went because it was too difficult for the king and his armies to get there.
They said it was open revolt, but it was a place where things the king would find criminal were tolerated to a greater extent. I could be remembering incorrectly, but I had not heard of open revolt.
Yeah, they did not mention open revolt.
The king told us not to go there, right? I'm trying to remember.
The king, so just for the king never specifically told. What the rumblings and rumors you've heard from several, whether residents, bar people, anybody you've questioned, is that far off to the west there is an area which
I thought we were told to stay out of the marsh, the stills, by king's people.
You were told the stills themselves are dangerous, and that is a very difficult place to try to pass. The actual...
It was Aerillon that...
Yes, thank you, Aerillon. Yeah. Yes, that Aerillon itself does appear to be some sort of resistance, is not taxed or, commanded by the king because of its location, to the point where a number of residents that you had spoken to aren't even sure if it's really a place or not, or, just some, little nothing place that... Yeah. That, yes, you don't know specifically about there being an active open revolt there. Some rumors you have heard suggest there's a resistance force that is there, while others have passed that off as either overblown or myth. But there is no concrete information that you currently have on Aberron.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'll support what you guys decide, but I don't. This is a good bet.
This is a tangible bet. It's up the mountain. We don't know what's out west.
Well, to be fair, we don't know what's up the mountain with that much surety either. It could be a city of 1,000 Goliaths or a dozen. They could be kindly souls or brutal warlords.
Seems to more towards the brutal warlords, but hey, better the brutal warlord you know than the brutal warlord you don't, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Which, well, if it's the warlord you know and not the one you don't, it's going back down the hill.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I want to take a chance with a new warlord.
I'm just explaining the colloquialism you just used.
Yeah.
We have not seemed to earn many allies since we've came here. We are still known as a murder squad, yet this group is new to us. And if it's a test of strength that they have, I have no doubt that we will pass that test. Allies are better than foes. We know foes live below us.
The one asterisk I will put in place is if we're each tested on our physical strength. Min and I will fail that test almost assuredly. If it is something of strength of heart or strength of us as a cohort, I have no doubt that we would pass. But it is possible for Min and I that this could be our doom.
Can we ask him? Plex, can we ask him if it's an individual test of strength? Because if it is, I think it's just me and you that go. Do we split?
I mean,
fuck that. Let's just go up. Let's
just go ask him.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go up and. Do you speak common?
You're asking, you're directing this to the
Goliath, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
And if I pass this test, then what?
You will earn a name, and the right to speak as an equal amongst us.
Can you tell me what the test is, or is that part of the test?
Kazarin will decide your test. Each of you will be challenged.
How long have you lived on this mountain?
I was born on this mountain, and should the mountain will it, I will die on this mountain.
And have any outsiders passed the test before?
Since I was born upon this mountain, you are the first outsiders that have been deemed even worthy to be brought up on top of the mountain. But if you pass through the great fog, as you say, Kazarin Cloudhunter will wish to speak to you.
Okay, thank you. I'll tell everybody, but I mean, if everybody came too, they could have heard. Yeah, whatever.
Aster will approach and look the Goliath in the eyes. Are your people opposed to magic?
Our people.
I will address him in giant, by the way, just as
okay,
out of respect.
At this, he's going to not be taken aback, but you're going to see a bit of almost an quick adjustment period by him as he.
Lester's a Furbolg. He's Giantkin, kind of. Fey Giantkin, but Giantkin nonetheless.
Sure, yeah, no, but
He's racist mountain Goliaths.
you sense he hasn't spoken with many Furbolg.
Yeah.
Sorry, I literally, this is Sean blanking. I literally just, magic. I was like, what did you see?
Magic good?
Yeah. Magic is not something that I put much into, but there are those, specifically of the tribe of the moon, who use spiritual energies and produce what you would call magic.
I pray to the stars, the sun, and the moon, and that is my strength. Is that a strength your people would recognize, or am I little more than a slave to be taken?
Strength comes from more than the ability to bring a hammer onto Earth. If you have strength to read the stars, strength to craft great works, strength to come up with strategy, better ways to do things, there is strength in many things, and those strengths will be judged.
Aster will nod and return to his ranks with his group, and sort of glance down to Singorn as well.
The sun will be up shortly. Have you made a decision?
Oh shit, yeah.
Singorn, I know you're back now. Jer, is there any... Sorry, go ahead.
Sigmund said he was in.
I missed a lot, but yes. I think, from what I've understood, essentially we are going to follow a trial to prove our worth towards Cloudseeker. Yes?
That is...
sorry if that is...
Cloud Hunter.
Cloud Hunter, sorry.
Kazarin Cloud Hunter.
Kazarin. Alright, and Singorn is giddy to himself because he's been describing essentially every teaching from Moradin, so he's like, yep, that's right, that's the way, that's the path, I am totally down for this. And it's also a way for him to prove himself, so his vote is aye.
Hi.
The rest of you?
Hi.
Let's do it.
Aye.
From beneath you, two more rocks are going to fly. Two of these massive eagles.
Oh my.
Are going to fly up from beneath and land perched as well. You will ride the rock, and we will summit, and you will speak with Kazarin Cloudhunt. And we will end our session there tonight.
Oh, baby. Yeah, baby.
Thank you for the session. That was a fun session.
That was a good one. It's a good mix of fighting,
A little bit of everything.
a little bit of RP.
Did you get a chance to clean your trousers when we switched when we took the break, Josh?
No, the skid mark's still there.